What's the big old deal? What's the big old deal? What is it? Now, normally I have flashcards, but today I do not, because today is the gambling stream where we sit here and we build our parlays with you guys. We make some money. We go through all the odds. We find out who we're betting. We find out who we're fading, and we're gonna get right into it after. Now I'm holding this for the aesthetic because I have no topics on here. Okay, these are old flashcards from previous streams. I have one topic for you guys. Uno topic. I'm just gonna keep switching between the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat for you VOD watchers out there, or for anybody on Twitch or YouTube, because we are banned on TikTok, okay, for speaking with the opposite of love. Okay, I got in trouble for speaking with the opposite of love, allegedly, and we'll get that sorted out. Apparently, I'm unbanned on Saturday after the fights at 1 a.m. So we'll see. But I do have a good topic for you guys before we sit here and call Scenic MMA, before we call Caden and do our joint locks of the week, the little gambling show that we always do. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, wrong. Hey. My bad. I got a little too ahead of myself. But, look. It's looking like Paddy Pimblett is making his return, sadly. And I'm not going to lie. This is going to be the end of... This is the end of Paddy Pimblett. Right here, exactly what I'm going to show you. Now, it is rumored that he's going to be fighting on International Fight Week. Hell, it's not even rumored. It's confirmed. Paddy Pimblett announced that he has a fight set. He's going to be fighting in 12 weeks. July 11th it's going to be.
When can we see you back in the octagon?
I'll see you in July, punching someone's head in that cage.
Paddy to Paddy, ladies. When can we see?
Okay. So he's fighting somebody in July. And then he tweets this out. I have Stun You Kim, who I might be a casual because I don't know who that is. But hey, shouts out So Hyu Hyung KO. Had him in the gym. Some perfect rounds for me with some southpaws. So Paddy says that officially he's going to be fighting a southpaw. And you know who it is? It is Benoit Saint Denis. Now, I was kind of hoping and praying, hey, maybe we get Gamrot. Maybe we get a Gamrot W. But Gamrot's name was not called. We get BSD, and this is the end of Paddy Pimblett's career. Wrap it up. Close the curtain. Drop the curtain. The show's over. Okay? I mean, we knew that Paddy Pimblett was dog shit after his fight with Jared Gordon. Now, I knew he was trash after the fight with Jared Gordon. I knew he was trash after the fight with Tony Ferguson. I knew he was trash. Well, the Chandler thing honestly took me by such a surprise. So I had so much faith, and I put my reputation on Chandler. I was like, Chandler's going to dog walk Paddy Pimblett, and he did not. Now, here are some things that are running in Paddy Pimblett's favor with this matchup. Here we go. You ready? Benoit Saint Denis, drum roll. He's French. And the French MMA fighters have a reputation for quitting. And I have never liked Benoit Saint Denis. Never. I haven't. Now, yes, recently, his last fight against Dan Hooker, he looked like a world beater. An absolute world beater, an absolute champion, a savage. But he was fighting Dan Hooker. Okay, and now with everything that has come to light with Dan Hooker, I would like to argue that maybe Dan wasn't in the best headspace the past 4 to 5 months. Maybe the past 3 fights. Dan Hooker has not been in the best heads, hasn't been locked in fully. Alright, but I'm not going to take that away from Benoit Saint Denis. I still think Benoit viciously, savagely, brutally ground and pound and beats up Paddy Pimblett. Literally just rewatch Dan Hooker versus BSD. I think that's how this goes. Sorry. I'm sleepy like how Paddy Pimblett would be if he gets into the octagon with Benoit Saint Denis. But I was hoping, praying, that we get to see a Gamrot masterclass, because Gamrot needs to bounce back, and Patty is just a free W floating around the division for whatever reason. He's a high-ranking free W just floating around the division, waiting for somebody to take, waiting for somebody to pick off. Now, earlier in the week, Patty Pimlet's boy, his homie, got cut from the UFC. What was bro's name? Luke? No, not Luke Riley. Shamrock. Shamrock's gone. Okay, so 1 out of 3 are gone. By the way, Shamrock went 0-2 in the UFC. Assaulted his opponent after the fight. Was talking trash to everybody. Was talking trash to Matt Steamroller. Told Matt Steamroller Favola it would be in his best favor to call him out. And he's gone. Let's not forget Patty saying on the MMA Guru interview that Luke Riley is a better overall MMA fighter than Justin Gaethje. He's a better striker. He's just better overall. And then Luke Riley goes out there and basically gets thrashed around by Bogdan and ends up finishing Bogdan. But still, all right. And we don't need to talk about what Justin did to Patty. Justin rearranged Patty's brain chemistry. That had to be true because my light just changed. That point literally had to be true because my light just changed colors as soon as I said that. But we know that Patty's done for. I was watching YouTube with the fam and saw you were live and hopped on. Man, hey, that's a real one right there. Now, that's a real one right there. But I appreciate that, actually, no, for real. But, look, I don't know if I'm going crazy, right? You guys let me know. I don't know if I'm going crazy. But no one in the top 15 at 155, besides Beneil Dariush, besides him, he's about to get eviscerated by Quillen Salkeen in a few minutes. Nobody at 155 loses to Patty, except for Beneil. Nobody. This is a free Chandler. I even think, I even think if you gave Chandler the fade back, you give Chandler the run back, the rematch, I'm putting my bread on Chandler. I put my bread on Chandler the first time, and I will put my bread on Chandler the second time. Absolutely. 100%. I would say, you know what? Because this is my cope. When they announced the Chandler versus Patty fight, Chandler, just like everybody else, thought Patty Pimblett was dog shit. Oh, this guy's dumb. He's going to sit here and stand, and I'm going to be able to brutally beat him up, just like Jared Gordon did. But instead of having a nice stand and bang battle, which Michael Chandler was anticipating, Patty Pimblett takes him down and ground and pounds him and viciously rattles his brain, and that's how that fight went. And yes, I'm still distraught. I watched that fight in a hotel. Room. I could tell you the exact room number I was in, because that's how traumatic that fight card was for me. I'm not even kidding. But yeah, I need Patty out the UFC. I need Luke Riley out the UFC. I need Shamrock to stay out of the UFC, okay? I mean, guys, this is supposed to be a company where the best fight the best. And we are coming off of a Justin Gaethje Patty Pimblett main event. And we are coming off of a Justin Gaethje Patty Pimblett main event. Benoit, I don't like you, bro. I think you're trash. Erok, you got experience your first in-person UFC event? Is majestical? Nah, I've never been to the UFC in person. Okay, I've been to the fighter hotels. That's about the extent of shit that I've done. I snuck into the fighter hotel. Every time they're in my area, I sneak into the bar. I sit there, I meet a few fighters. I wait till security kicks me out. And then I mob outside the hotel, smoke a little bit, get a little rowdy, drink a little bit, yell at some fighters. Last time I went, I was yelling at Kevin Holland. I was like, Kevin, you're going to lose. Kevin, you suck. Now, should I be doing things like that? Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, but it sure is fucking fun, and I will continue to act how I want to act, because welcome to the RPG that is Earth. All right? And Patty Pimblett stands no chance against BSD. None. Zero. Zilch. Over. Career in flames, and he is going to be back to the Cage Warriors roster in a very few minutes. Yo, what was that Aljo and Zombie Man J conversation? Well, I'm happy you asked. Because I have no idea. And I figured we could just learn together. Aljo Zombie. I'm just going to search Aljo Zombie. Okay, is this... It's just a fucking picture. Alright, well, I have the original clip. I have the original clip of Aljo calling bro out, but yeah, hey, I'm looking to see if there's any clips I can find on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it, but there ain't nothing. There's nothing. Nah, there ain't nothing, bro. I don't got shit. Alright. Hey, sometimes, boys, that is how the cookie crumbles. Damn, I didn't even get to any of the other clips I had of Patty. But that's alright. Well, that's okay. I didn't even get to BSD's resume because, like, what the fuck is his resume? But that's fine because we're going to sit here, we're going to call Caden, and we're going to do this goddamn gambling show. Now, let me pull up DraftKings. Let me get a little ready real quick before I call, bro. And honestly, boys, that's the only topic I have. That's the only topic I have for you guys besides the betting show. That's kind of why the stream title is Gambling Show, because I kind of have nothing else for you. So, sorry. It's been a slow ass news week, bro. I've been scraping. Normally I have like the opportunity to sit here and pick and choose what topics I want to choose, what topics I want to talk about, what works best for the stream, how can I flow this topic into the next one. But it's been hard this week. There's been like nothing. Do you want me to talk about Sean Strickland arguing with Hamzat? I did it already. That's the craziest. I did that already. I have completed that task. All right. Let's call Caden. I was like, what the hell? I got mad quiet because I'm looking at my Discord and I'm like, who is this guy that says I had a 43-minute call with? But it's the dude that I did the debate with about Carlos Olberg. So that's pretty cool. Because I was sitting here, I was like, who did I call for 43 minutes and I'm not remembering? That's a little spooky. That's a little spooky, you ask me. All right, that's a little scary. But all right, let's call Caden. Let's see what the big old deal is. Yo.
Yo, you hear me?
Yep, what's the big old deal, man?
Shit, nothing much. How you doing?
Another day, bro. You know the deal, man. You know the deal.
Family.
What happened?
How's the family?
Chilling, man. Family's doing good. What about you? How's your family?
Shit, pretty good, except my dog. He got into some vegetable oil, and he's been shitting and throwing up all over the place.
Your dad got into some vegetable oil?
No, my dog.
Oh, your dog. Oh, shit. You got a big dog or a small dog?
Right before this.
Huh?
Literally right before this.
For real? Are you good to do the gambling stream? Are you good? You straight?
Yeah, I'm good. I didn't get to dive as deep as I wanted to, but I think we can manage.
I think we're gonna be all right, man. I mean, it literally is. I mean,
all these are 50-50 pretty much.
It's Yusuf Zalal versus Aljamain Sterling fight week.
Wait, Aljamain Sterling's fighting Zalal?
Yeah.
I thought he was fighting Zombie Man Jay.
Oh, that would be good. That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's all he's focused on.
That's a good one. That's a good. You know, he has been live on. Oh, Fire King says, "Tell Caden I love him and his dog, the black dog." Hell yeah, hell yeah.
I love y'all too.
But Aljamain has been live on TikTok arguing with Zombie Man Jay, a
Yeah,
fucking
bro, what is that?
left wing
Like
media guy. I don't know. He's not seeming very locked in. But to be fair, I'm gonna be honest with you. Now I was thinking about this a little bit. I'm staring at the screenshot of Aljamain Sterling chatting it up with Zombie Man Jay, and I'm like, you know, if this was anybody else, I would be like, oh, bro's not locked in. Like, fuck. I'm trying to think. Like, for example, Johnny Walker when he was fighting Dominic Reyes and they show him on Embedded and he's playing Warzone, I'm like, oh, I don't know. He's not seeming that locked in. But
this one just seems weird, though.
Aljamain is a champ.
I don't like to. Yeah.
Aljo's a former champ.
Former.
You know what I mean?
Wow. It's kind of we're getting on what, like 5 years?
What you mean 5 years? 5 years what?
5 years ago he was champ.
Was it really that long ago?
Or no, three or four.
2 years, 8 months ago is when he lost it.
Yeah, 3.
Damn, I
And
feel
really,
old.
Really, I think his last really good fight was Peter Yan.
You're bugging. You didn't like the Mozavar fight?
Well, yeah, but that's just the grappling fight. 2 good grapplers, yeah, sick fight, but
That's what this is gonna be.
you think so? No, I don't think so. I think this is going to be very much similar to the O'Malley fight.
How so?
You got Zalal. He's kind of like a sniper. He's got that reach. He's got hands. You look. I'm really looking at this Calvin Kattar fight. They both share a unanimous decision over Calvin Kattar, but Zalal beat him on the feet and Aljo beat him on the ground. And Zalal has really good grappling, so I don't know. I think he might get sniped again.
You think Aljamain Sterling is gonna get sniped by Yusuf Zalal?
I see a very good possibility. If not sniped, Zalal's winning the decision.
So you're coming out the gate telling me you're going with Zalal?
I'm going with Zalal.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's what my heart's telling me.
Your heart is telling you Zalal?
For sure.
For what reason? For what reason?
I just told you the reason.
That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound
Why
right.
not?
That doesn't sound... Bro, Aljo's a former champion. Former champion. He beat Mozavar.
And
Absolutely
listen,
beat
wait,
Mozavar.
okay.
No, he's not a champion at 145, but he beat Mozavar. He was robbed via Mozavar, 1,000%.
Call it a draw. Draw versus Mozart.
All right, draw versus Mozavar. You think Yusuf Zalal gets it done against Mozavar? Fuck no. What are you, crazy? Absolutely not.
Yeah, but they were both just grappling that whole fight. It was sick grappling exchanges, but Zalal knows how to get back up. I'm not saying he's gonna sub Aljamain at all, but he's gonna use all those subs you see on his resume, all those subs people have been talking about all week. He's gonna use them to get back up to his feet. And Aljamain's gonna, after about 3 or 4 times, he's gonna be like, shit, I can't keep this kid down. And he's gonna start wearing, and his brain's gonna start telling him, well, damn, Zombie Man Jay would have been a better fight for me. And then boom, he's out cold, rolling around. And early stoppage. No.
Look, you're bringing up the Calvin Kattar fight, right? You're bringing up that they have a similar opponent in Calvin Kattar, right? But what needs to be mentioned is Calvin Kattar is currently on a 5-fight losing streak, right? He lost to Arnold Allen.
Comparing the way they beat.
I know, but listen.
All right, say your piece.
Calvin lost to Arnold Allen via knee injury in 2022. Had to take 2 years off for his return against Aljamain Sterling. Gets completely manhandled and washed. Takes a full year off. 2024 April 13th was his fight against Aljamain Sterling. 2025 February 15th was his fight against Yusuf Zalal. He took a full year off.
How old is Qatar?
Oh, that's Yusuf Zalal. Hold on one second. Calvin Kattar. I was about to say Calvin Kattar is 29. Calvin Kattar is 38, bro. He's 38. And, like, Sure.
He probably took a year off just because that knee's still bugging him.
I know, but like that takes away from the Yusuf Zalal win. And Yusuf beating up Josh Emmett, like that does fuck all for me. Josh Emmett was 40 years old.
An armbar in a minute and a half is sick no matter who you do it to.
The line was minus 500.
Yeah, but he completely. Josh Emmett was this. Oh, you can't finish him. Even Ilya couldn't finish him, even though it was a 50-44. But you can't finish Josh Emmett. He's the ultimate test at featherweight.
Man,
and he rolled through him like nothing.
Man, have you always been bald? I've never been bald. What are you talking about? What the fuck? Bro,
That's crazy.
you could say
I thought you did cut your hair.
I did. I
bald?
shaved my head, but like down
buzz
to
cut?
down to like the one. Like I just, I didn't use the razor. I didn't go full bald. I have a fade though, but I'm not bald. But Josh Emmett, right? Like you could say he's a gatekeeper for 145, right? But like after you got
gatekeeper, I would say like because he
a
keeps
trusted
that gate
adult
wide open.
We say like a trusted adult at 145.
Maybe like a babysitter or something.
Yeah. Look, bro, he lost to Yusuf Zalal round 1 armbar, and then he goes out and loses to Kevin round 1. Like the hairline is in full retreat. No, it's not. My hairline is beautiful. Hairline's beautiful, twin.
So how do you think Aljamain's gonna get it done?
I think you need to rewatch the Corey Sandhagen Aljamain Sterling fight.
Golly.
I think that's exactly what's gonna happen. I think we're gonna see something beautiful.
Like Aljo is so overrated. I've been hearing that for so long. He's so underrated. But I think people say that because Aljamain underrates himself.
I mean, look. Let me check the odds. This is the goddamn gambling show. Let me pull up the odds.
They're right there. They're pretty much a pick 'em.
Let me pull up these goddamn odds. DraftKings. All right, for sure. Boom, boom. All right.
I wish we could have seen Aljamain and O'Malley both at full peak.
Aljo's plus 110, and the betting split is literally 50-50.
Yeah.
The betting split is literally 50-50. But Aljamain Sterling by submission is plus 450, and Yusuf Zalal by submission is plus 1,100. Yeah. So I don't understand.
Subbing him.
He has no chance of subbing him. But I guess everybody's eggs are in the basket of Yusuf Zalal, like you said, doing the Sean O'Malley thing and putting him out.
Yeah, I think it's... that's the way Zalal looks to me. It looks like he's a sniper like that, and he's obviously got the grappling.
Man, have you seen rumors of Hamza maybe being out? I've seen that, but I think that's cap. I think that's just memes. No, I would love that. I would think that's hilarious. But like, I haven't seen any official news sources posting that yet, so I haven't made any content about it. But damn, Caden, we got to be split on the main event like this. I'm going Aljo, man. I'm going Aljo. Fuck this. And you know what? To be super extra safe, I'm doing Aljo point spread, just in case it goes to decision. I'm doing Aljo point spread at minus 190.
How many rounds does he have to win?
None.
Oh, just a decision?
Not one. Just survive. Aljamain Sterling's mission is just survive 25 minutes and not get 10-8'd. That's the big old deal, John Dong.
Oh.
I'm taking that.
But I don't know. I think I want to go with there's still tomorrow to look into this more. But right now, I'm thinking Yusuf Zalal round 3 TKO.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I mean, I'm not going to say I can't see it because Aljo, I mean, he's been not looking as like he's debating Zombie Man J. Fucking.
Usually I don't like to look into stuff like that, but this one just seems weird.
He's debating Zombie Man J on fucking Friday's fight is tomorrow. Like he's not really seeming locked in, but. I don't know, man. Like, I don't really think you should bet against a former champion like that, especially against like who the fuck? Like, let's be real, right? Who has Yusuf Zalal fought? Calvin Cater. Like who? Like, he hasn't fought anybody of threat. Like, nobody that has like a threatening style to him. Like,
But I mean, Aljamain really, since he moved to featherweight, he fought Mobstar, and they didn't even really. They pretty much just took it to both of their strengths on the ground. So I don't know if that really does much for me. Cause Aljo, yeah, sick grappler. If he can somehow keep Zalal down, then yeah. And then Brian Ortega, he wanted to just strike with him because he was the fucking. Brian Ortega was dying that whole week.
Yeah, he looked like a fucking ghost. I remember that.
Yeah.
And I honestly, like, I'm sick to my stomach that I'm so heavy on Aljamain Sterling, even though he's coming off of taking fucking Brian Ortega to a decision, bro. Like,
he was just toying with them.
Yeah, he took it like half-assed seriously, which is probably what he's taking this fight as. But
I hope not, because Zalal's a fucking. He's a good young prospect, 29, but that's young, entering his prime.
Man, this is a fraud check waiting to happen. I think Aljo beats him and says, "Man, I didn't even train for 8 weeks. I was chilling."
Imagine.
Fucking,
yeah, if he loses, you'll be like, "Oh, y'all didn't know I was hurt." But what does Aljo even do if he does get knocked out or loses? That'd be a tough road back.
If Aljo is 36 years old right now.
Might have to hang it up.
He's 36 years old. I mean, he's made his money. He had.
Yeah.
I mean, he lost the.
He's got that fun carver. I want to try that.
1, 2,
like
3, 4. He has 4 He has 4 defenses. Well, he gained the belt, defense. So 5 fights with the title. He should be chilling, bro.
Really?
Yeah. Peter Yan won. Peter Yan won illegal knee. Peter Yan 2. TJ Dillashaw. Henry Cejudo.
Yeah, see, Henry Cejudo coming off that long layoff.
He took to a split decision, by the way.
And then TJ coming off the EPO with the fucked up shoulder.
And then O'Malley, where Tim Welch is fucking playing real steel in there. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Hey, you do the same.
You know what? I want to rewatch the Aljamain Sterling Chase Hooper grappling match because I forgot that even happened. I forgot that even was a thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, so we're split on this main event, which is fine. It happens. It happens. It is what it is.
Someone's got to be right.
Someone's got to be right. But I'm going Aljo to be safe. I'm gonna do the point spread, but I think money line is just goddamn all fine and dandy. All right, well, you're the WMMA expert, and you're in luck because the co-main event this weekend is a goddamn WMMA fight. Tap us in.
Norma Dumont, Jiu-Jitsu, 12-2, 35 years old. She's 5'7" with a 67-inch reach. And her last 3 wins are Ketlin Vieira, and then Irene Aldana, and Jermaine GDR. I can't think of her full name. I just put GDR. But Ketlin and Aldana are really good wins. Aldana's a dog. But I don't know. I think Jocelyn Edwards, she's a striker, 16-6, 30 years old, 5 years younger. She's an inch taller at 5'8", and then she's got a 3-inch reach advantage at 70. And her last fight, she looked really good against Nora Cornell. That slam fucked up Nora Cornell's back, and then she got the sub off of it, or her neck or whatever.
Damn, I remember that, and she should have got a bonus for that, and she didn't. And in reality, she would have got 2 bonuses in a row, which is crazy for a WMMA fighter. Literally.
That wasn't even that long ago. What was that, the Sean Strickland versus...
Yeah, bro, that was 1 month ago.
What's his name?
She fought Nora Cornhole, 2 months ago, 1 month, 4 weeks ago. That's 2 months. And Norma's coming off of a 5-month layoff. So who are you riding here? What's your brain telling you to ride? I think I'm leaning Jocelyn here.
I think so too. I think that's great value. 2-1.
I don't know why it's 30% split on Tapology. Let me see what we're looking at on DraftKings. Let me see. Jocelyn's plus 185. She has 30% of the betting split.
And I think kind of like the same thing in the main event. Jocelyn, she can use if she gets taken down, she can use those subs to get back to the feet.
You said Jocelyn. You said Jocelyn and then said he.
Did I?
Yeah, it's all right.
Oh.
It's okay. It's all right. I don't think Jocelyn would be that upset. I think she'll be all right. I think she's a tough cookie.
Yeah, I think she can get back to the feet with the sub threats, and then that'll wear at Norma Dumont. But Norma Dumont, she's experienced. She's fought some good competition. She's on a 5-fight winning streak. So, it's a tough one, but I think I would take the value on Jocelyn Edwards there.
Yeah, I'm going Jocelyn. I'm not. Plus 185 is a little
I mean, I haven't really
crazy.
gotten the WMMA fight wrong, so if this is the first one, I'll take it on the chin.
All right. All right. I'm sticking with you though. I'm with Jocelyn Edwards. But all right, we got Rafa Garcia versus Alexander Hernandez. I mean, take it away. Take it away, Caden.
I've seen Alexander Hernandez. I saw his last fight versus Diego Ferreira, and was that his last fight? Double check.
Yeah, Diego Ferreira.
When was his Noche fight? It's the September one.
He has nothing in September. October, February, December, February, October, April, October, March, August. September. September.
Yeah.
You're right. My bad.
Diego Ferreira. That is Diego Ferreira.
My fault.
Yeah, I watched this one. I was a little drunk, but I was live. I was in there.
Hell
and
yeah.
I got the building going. So, and Alexander Hernandez, he's been around a while. Got bitched by Cowboy Cerrone.
Very true.
But Rafa Garcia, I don't know much about him. He beat last fight. He knocked TK over Jared Gordon.
Patty Pimlet's father. It's literally Patty Pimlet's father.
Jared Gordon was looking nice in his last one. He said he got hit by a car right before it.
Yeah, I mean that's fucked up. They should have the commission should have gave bro an extension or something. They should have been like, all right, man, you know what? Maybe
he got the win.
Maybe you could sit this. I know, but like think about how fucked that is. That's fucked up. He didn't get into a car crash. He got hit by a car.
Yeah.
He got smacked by a car and then had to go out there and squabble up. But I'm going Alexander Hernandez. I mean, he's a rising star. Sure, he has some like tough losses on here. I mean, Billy Quarantino, Renato Moicano, Thiago Moses, fucking knocked out by Drew Dober. Huh?
Thiago's good.
Thiago's alright, bro. I mean, he's alright. Like, I'm not gonna give him the good title. Like, nah.
Okay, I'll say he was good. There was a time. Once upon a time, he was good.
When? The loss to Islam. I mean, I'll give him the loss to Islam. He took Islam to round 4.
Yeah, I'll say talented. How about that?
All right. I'll accept talented.
Little things, he was, especially on the ground. On the ground, he's a fucking beast. The little things he was doing against Gage Young, he was trying. He was landing shots on Gage Young, but Gage Young was fucking. Oh my god, I could talk about that fight forever.
Yo, tap into Caden's channel, man, for more breakdowns.
Put that on YouTube.
More breakdowns on Gage Young.
6-minute Gage Young versus Thiago Moises breakdown video.
That's a fucking week old. My boy's passionate. He's
I just
passionate.
posted it today. I was supposed to do that way earlier in the week, but I've been having trouble with time management.
It's all right. You're gonna get the hang of it, bro. You'll get the hang of it.
Learning.
You get the hang of it. It's all right. I gotta post more TikToks and shit. I only posted one today. That's all right. It is what it is. But all right, you going?
There's no good wins.
You going Rafa? Or are you going Alexander Hernandez?
I'm going Alexander Hernandez.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I mean, I have faith in the kid. I just have faith in the kid. I just have faith in the kid. I think he's gonna knock him out, but money line is fine. Minus 125.
Because Hoffa, he's got a lot of wins, but really not to anyone that good. Clay Guida, old ass Clay Guida. And then Jared Gordon's not a bad one.
It's all right. I mean, it's all
Car
right.
crash, so
It's all right. I mean, all right. So we did
nothing crazy.
the first 3 fights of the main card, right, Caden? Are there any before we just go down like linearly, whatever, through the card? What is one line that is like just speaking to you? What's one lock that is just like speaking to you genuinely? Is it Yusuf Zalal? Is Yusuf Zalal your 1,000 guaranteed Caden lock of the week?
It might be, or Martinetti, the next fight.
All right. For me, it's Barcelos, but
Barcelos.
for
Yeah,
me,
Barcelos too. I don't know how is he the underdog?
he's
It really makes zero sense.
he's also looking old.
There must be something going on behind the scenes.
Did you
that we don't
see?
know about.
Did you see his? I have it on my thumbnail. Literally, the thumbnail for this stream is the picture of Ronnie Barcelos at media, like his like solo media day where he's taking pictures with the backdrop and shit. He looks old as fuck, ancient.
Well, he is though.
He looks ancient, bro. He did not look like that when he went out there and fought Garbrandt or Ricky Simone. I don't know if he forgot to put in the like
Maybe there's some.
beard dye or something. I don't know if that's what he forgot to do.
Is it his eyes? Like he looks just.
It's just his.
I mean,
Look at his
weight,
beard.
Probably.
Look at. I'm gonna pull up the picture right now. Actually, where's my
Let me pull
Twitter?
up Twitch.
Oh, Twitter. There's Twitter. Where's your UFC? UFC. All right, right.
Yeah, that's the only thing that worries me is like, because it makes no sense for. Montel did nothing against Figgy. He just stood there and let Figgy do whatever
And it's
he wanted.
Figgy, bro. Like,
Yeah, but Figgy's been losing to anybody who's competent. And then Montel put up a stinker against him, and I was rocking with Montel in that one. And I was like, oh, never again. And then Howney, we don't even have to talk about who he's fought. We know.
damn, where's the picture that I got? I'm about to just send it to myself through Twitter. Hold on, give me 1 second. I swear I got it from the UFC, like, what's it called? Like the UFC website, but look at this. He looks old as shit. He looks old as hell.
Oh, yeah, it's just the beard. But in the eyes, he looks fresh still. He don't look
Looks
too
like
drawn
He
out.
got that savagery locked in his eyes. I'm
Ain't
still
nothing wrong with a little salt and pepper.
I'm still going Barcelos. Montel doesn't scare. I think I could
No
beat up
doubt.
Montel. I think I would whoop Montel's ass.
The way I see Montel getting it done, because he's got a huge reach advantage, an 8.5-inch reach advantage, and a 3-inch height advantage. But it's in a small cage, and unless Montel would have to just flatline him on the way in. I think Barcelos is going to blitz him and push him against the cage and sling him down and just hold him down for 3 rounds.
Yeah, I got Barcelos. By like just inflicting his will upon Montel Jackson, like doing whatever he wants.
Throw whatever, he's just going to walk through it.
That ass, yeah, I think he just does whatever he wants to Montel
Montel
Jackson.
does some crazy fucking like spinning back kick on a Barcelos level change or a flying knee or some shit.
Bro, he's plus 154. He's plus one.
He needs to cold him.
Ronnie is plus 154, and he has 43% of the money placed on him. It's fucking ridiculous. It's like fucking ridiculous. But this 4-leg I've cooked so far is almost plus 2,000.
I'm noticing a lot of these fights are like striker versus grappler.
I mean, I guess that's like the story for the card. I mean, when I was doing my research into Yusuf Salah, I didn't really look at him as a striker that much. I kind of looked at him as like just a grappler, just like a grapple heavy dude due to a wrestle heavy style. I don't think his striking is like anything to be like, oh, whoa, like, you know. But we'll see.
I know it's Calvin Qatar, but just like the fundamentals of Zalal striking, it's there.
All right. So we're gonna go into the fight that we skipped: Davy Grant versus Adrian Luna Martinetti. Go ahead, tell us. I know what you're gonna tell us.
Yeah, so earlier in the week, someone had mentioned to me the line that it was growing, but then it just kind of stopped early in the week. I was hoping it would keep going in favor of Davy Grant, but it's negative 125 for Davy Grant.
I got 135 on DraftKings.
What do you got Martinetti at? 105 plus 105?
Plus 114.
Plus 114, so it's nothing crazy. But I think Martinetti, we saw him against Vologdin, tank some crazy shots and put on a crazy pace, maintain a crazy pace for 15 minutes.
Yup.
And it's a young guy versus old guy. And Davy Grant is not really a quick finisher unless he gets a slick sub. But I just think Martinetti's just gonna fucking out cardio him.
I agree, and he mogs him. He mogs him in the Tapology profile picture. I mean, 17-1. On Tapology, it says he's the favorite, which is kind of crazy because, like, that's honestly how the fight should be.
I think he did start out as the favorite.
I wonder why everybody's betting Davy Grant. 44.
It's cool to bet on the crafty vet.
True. Shout out Neil Magny. True. Very true. Shout out to Neil Magny.
The only way Davy Grant gets it done, he has to get a sub in round 1, or that's it. He's gonna gas.
All right. So we're in agreement.
Knocked out.
We're in agreement. Davy Grant's going down. Talking about being in agreement, we have to be in agreement for this one. This is so easy. Ryan Spann versus Marcus Buchecha.
So Ryan Spann, the MMA fighter, versus Marcus Buchecha, the fucking grappler. He's been a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy all his life, pretty much. He only has 7 or 8 pro fights, and he's 36.
Yeah, he has 8 pro fights.
Jalton Almeida, who at one point was looked at as a good heavyweight, but not anymore. He's not in the UFC, so.
But listen. I know it's Ryan Spann. I get it. I know it's the guy with the Superman tattooed on his chest. I 100% get it. But Marcus sucks. He sucks. He's coming off of a draw against Kennedy Nizuku, and Kennedy Nizuku is just like dog shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's like completely dog shit. He's absolute dog shit. I'm not gonna lie.
The last time we tried to use that argument.
The Kennedy Nizuku is dog shit argument.
You lost to Kennedy, and you got knocked out by Kennedy and Zexuwu, whatever. And then Carlos Oberg.
I told you, for whatever reason, Kennedy Nizuku just finds his way on every single fucking gambling show. I don't know what it is about Kennedy, but he has fought everybody. Everybody of note has either been slept by fucking Kennedy Nizuku, or I don't even know. I don't know. But I honestly could see Ryan Spann getting a beautiful TKO win here, bro. Just sit here and collar tie, bring him to the fence, and just clinch work him.
A couple years ago.
He did, and I mean, he hasn't really looked the same since. He hasn't looked the same since.
He's got 3 guillotine wins. All in round 1. Yeah, all in round 1.
Ryan has the age advantage.
I know Marcus Buchecha's not really a wrestler. He's probably not gonna. He might if he level changes like a wrestling takedown, he's gonna get caught in that guillotine. But he's more of a jiu-jitsu guy. He'll probably go for like clinching and trips and shit like that.
I could see Ryan getting it done here. I really could.
I think I'll favor the MMA guy.
But I'm not gonna lie. I am not putting my hard-earned money on that fucking fight. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
What was this, a heavyweight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. This is a slop fight. This shit is. You know what? I might just put bread on this to go to decision. I could see this going to a decision.
If it goes to a decision, I think I might lean Buchecha.
I mean, yeah, right? Because the only way they get to decision is if Buchecha is just fucking sitting on him for 25 minutes. For this fight to go to decision is plus 400.
Shit.
It's not bad.
I'm gonna have to look into that one a little more.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm not taking that off rip. Talking about another fight that I am not taking.
Super confident in that fight. Then you're better than me.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not. Another fight that I'm not taking is Eric Moicano versus Rodolfo Vieira. Yeah, Mecanico. My fault. Moicano. Eric, I just grouped him in with Renato. Against Rodolfo Vieira. Now, Rodolfo Vieira, for me, was a star. Okay? I thought bro was gonna reach the pinnacle of the sport for whatever reason, and he has just continued to let me down and let me down and let me down. Now, Eric, on the other hand, has been doing pretty solid. I mean, that fight against Bagshanar Snudisnayev, you know, my boy was doing his thing, bro. He was squabbling up until he couldn't, but he had hella fight in him, and he showed some technique. He showed he has grit. He showed he has will. And Rodolfo is kind of just like a nut job. I don't know. Like, I want Eric Moicano to win. Like, my heart wants me to say I'm picking Eric Moicano, but
they both fought at MSG. This is the guy that got head kicked by Bo Nickel.
Yes.
Ugh.
Yes.
And Bo Nickel was winning that whole fight, and then he was like, you know what, I'll just kick you in the head.
Yeah, Bo Nickel was beating the shit out of Rodolfo Vieira. Like, whooping his ass.
That's not long ago at all. That's November.
That's what I'm saying. And he's minus 245.
Mecanico got done bad too, but
not like that.
I mean,
Rodolfo got masterclassed. Rodolfo got masterclassed by an oblique kick. Like, that's what happened. That's all Bo had on him. He was like, I'm just gonna oblique kick you every time we squabble up.
That knee stomp can set up a lot of shit.
I mean, yeah, because it makes you scared. You're like, you don't want to put pressure on your foot. You don't want to lock your leg and put some pressure, shift your weight, because God forbid they kick you in your knee while you're shifting weight. Goodbye knee, goodbye fight.
You go to knee stomp, you turn it into a little like question mark, come right at your temple. You don't even realize.
I'm so excited for Kyle Dukakis versus Bo Nickel. I'm going Kyle Dukakis, man. Give me Kyle Dukakis. That's what John Dong said in YouTube chat. Shout out John Dong. I am excited for that, though. I am. I'm excited for look.
That's an interesting one.
Whenever I'm finally able to see Bo Nickel actually lose, like him quitting on the stool against RDR doesn't count for me. But even though that, I did take that day in victory. Absolutely. But that doesn't count as a Bo Nickel loss to me. I needed to see Bo Nickel starched. So the day I see that is the day I will be extremely happy. I swear to God.
Oh, it was pretty nasty body knee.
It was, but it didn't satisfy my hunger. It didn't.
That's you just look at. I'm not trying to disrespect, but you just look at all the fighters on the White House, and then you see Bo Nickel and Kyle Dawkins. But I mean, I guess they're both.
I mean, what about fucking?
Wrestlers, right?
What about fucking? I'm gonna be honest with you. Bo Nickel, Kyle Dukakis belong there, and Diego Lopez, Steve Garcia did not. Okay, I would like that is the fight that doesn't belong there.
Steve Garcia belong there.
Isn't Steve Garcia fighting Diego Lopez?
Yeah, why don't he belong?
What?
Why doesn't he belong?
Why doesn't he belong? Why does Diego Lopez belong?
Well, Steve Garcia is the American.
I know, but who the fuck is Steve Garcia?
Steve Garcia is good. I think.
I'm not saying he's not good. But this is the biggest card of the past 10 years.
Yeah, if you look at but it's really Diego Lopez carrying him.
Yeah, Diego Lopez has the name brand value.
If you look at who are gonna give Diego a fight next, you could go Melky, but Melky hasn't really deserved that yet. Steve Garcia is on a fucking 1, 2, 3,
Nah,
4,
him
5, 6,
sleeping,
7.
McQuell sleeping Dan Ige, which was something that
Yeah.
that Diego wasn't able to do on short notice, by the way. Totally should get McQuell Costa a fight against Diego, but it's alright, they gave him Arnold. Sorry, they gave him Arnold.
Ige is getting older, and then you look, Steve Garcia literally
I
knocked
would have.
out Melky Costa.
I get it. But I would have much rather.
He just got a round 1 knockout, a pretty quick one, and then he calls out Diego. So it's kind of a no-brainer. Oh, we're gonna get Diego on the White House.
But it was against David Onama. Like, who the fuck is David Onama? Like, that shouldn't get you any talking points.
It was a main event, though.
I know, but
the UFC would look at it.
I would have much rather seen Diego Lopez versus Gene Silva 2. How about that one?
I mean, that'd be a good one.
That would have been great. But all right, we're getting a little off topic. You going Rodolfo or Eric Moicano? I'm going Eric Moicano. I got to go with the other Erok. There's another Eric on the card. I got to side with my boy. I'm going Eric Moicano. Who you got?
Is this right? Negative 290 for Vieira?
Yes, sir.
Plus 235 for Moicano?
Yes, sir. Take him Moicano. All day. All day.
Yeah, I like Moicano. Arizona guy? Yeah, let's go.
All right. So we have a man who is accused of hiding in a dog crate. I mean, he's
been accused of a lot of shit.
He's been accused of a lot of shit. A lot of accusations, you know, that...
The way his career has been playing out, it kind of looks like those things are true.
I mean, him like attacking that... You ever seen that Facebook post of like that girl? She had like a big ass...
Biggest Dumas hits like a bitch.
Yes. Yeah, that was for sure real. Him hiding in his garage via dog crate so he didn't get picked up by the police. That's real. But I even said when that happened...
It's honestly a joke this dude's still in the UFC. He's taking jobs from people who actually deserve it. And why? Because he has a stream with fucking,
with Jaden Cable.
Kid?
With Jaden Cable. Yeah. Look at the Jaden Cable effect. But I'm going to be honest. When that happened, when that news came out that Cedric Dumas hid in the dog crate, I was a little upset. Not for the obvious reason. Obviously I was a little upset because of the accused crime. You know, he beat up his girlfriend and like stole her phone and stayed outside the house until the police came, some crazy shit like that. But why hide in a dog crate? Look, I'm gonna give you guys, if you're watching the VOD this deep, I'm gonna give you guys a pro tip.
If you're watching this shit, you're a fucking real one.
Yeah, alright, you're a real one. So I'll give you a pro tip if they're knocking on your door. If they're knocking on your door, here's a pro tip. Alright, you didn't hear this from me. Yeah, don't. First of all, don't answer it. Go into your kitchen cabinets. Hide in there. Go hide in the kitchen cabinet. They're not looking in there. They're not, especially if you go up top. Like you go up top in the cubby.
Imagine you fucking countertops fall down with you in it.
Hey, fuck it. Anything to not go to the county. Hey, I'm trying to stay home.
I don't think I'll ever pick Dumas.
You don't think you ever pick Dumas?
No, I hope he gets knocked out first round and this is the end of him.
No, I've picked Dumas a few times. I've said, he was in the county training.
He had a great scrap against Oleg Jacek.
I mean,
Oleg Jacek fucking.
Until Olazechek until Olazechek decided to wake up and viciously brutalize him. Look, Jackson McVeigh, he got signed to the UFC. He hasn't won in the UFC. They gave him Bruno Ferreira and Zach Reese. I mean, shout out to Zach Reese.
Zach Reese is a savage.
And so is Bruno Ferreira.
Yeah, they are, both of them.
And now, a little bit of lore. Jackson McVeigh was supposed to fight Cedric Dumas at Tuporia versus Oliveira, but Dumas had to withdrew, and I'm pretty sure, I'm 99% sure that Dumas withdrew because he could not get his ankle monitor off in time.
Yeah, I think you're right on that.
Yup. Hey. So I think Jackson McVeigh, if I'm Jackson McVeigh, I'm pissed the fuck off because I'm supposed to get this easy W in Cedric Dumas, who's coming off of getting. This is after he got beat up by Michael Olazechuk, like viciously, brutalized viciously. And instead of him getting this easy layup, they fed him to Bruno Ferreira. And after he got fed to Bruno Ferreira, they fed him to Zachary Reese. So I'm going to go Jackson McVeigh.
Zach Reese.
What happened?
Zach Reese in trouble a little bit. McVeigh. There wasn't no easy fight for Zach Reese.
I mean, the way I remember it, it was a Zach Reese nomination. I might have to rewatch. But the way I remember it...
If you watch it, round 1, I think, was McVeigh.
Okay.
And then Zach Reese was like, oh, shit, I gotta finish this kid. And then he locked up the choke.
All right.
I think it was close. Might have been close. Zach Reese might have been close on the choke in the first round. But I don't know. I'll have to rewatch it too. But I think that first round could have been McVeigh.
All right, I might have to tap in. I might have to rewatch some lore.
You beat women. I don't think it's a coincidence. You got kicked. You got kicked with a nasty rear kick by Zach Reese, and you're laying on the ground screaming in pain. He had to get like stretchered out.
Who, Jackson McVeigh or Cedric Dumas?
Cedric Dumas.
Cedric Dumas fought Zach. Oh, he did fight Zachary Reese.
I was there. I was in line, me and my girl, and there's this guy in front of us talking, and then the guy he's talking to looks at me and he's like, "Oh, this is one of the fighters' dads." And I start talking to him, and he's Zach Reese's dad.
Oh, hell yeah!
Yeah, he was a cool ass dude from Shiner, Texas, and I was like, I'm rooting for your son, man. And then he fucking right away kicks Cedricus right in the nuts.
Hell yeah, he deserved it. He did right in the gonads. He deserved it. He deserved it. All right, so I'm assuming we're both going Jackson McVeigh here.
Oh, for sure.
But via finish? I'm going via finish. I think he gets it done via finish.
Yeah, I think first round knockout.
You think first round knockout?
Yep.
All right, I'm going Jackson McVeigh KO TKO. I'm not that confident to say first round, but I'm going to take him KO TKO, man. I'm with it. All right. This is your alley.
Better than training.
What happened?
Cedricus better than training. He's in the spotlight even more now, so.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
What's
the
this
spotlight,
one?
the spotlight though, is him being on Jaden Cable's YouTube channel. I don't think that's that big of a spotlight.
It's nothing that crazy.
Nothing that fucking crazy. He's still chilling, smoking backwoods, you know?
Yeah, living in a house that's halfway burned down.
Is that true? Is that true lore?
Or maybe he was just chilling there that day, but
He was just in the bando? He was just in the trap house?
yeah.
That's sick. All right, this is all you, bro. You got to take it away. You're an in-house WMMA expert. I feel like this is pretty
Might have got
clear.
these out of order. Is this Bueno Silva versus Montague?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, let me see. -400 favorite. That's telling me something.
I mean, Bruno Silva is 0-4-1 in her last 5.
Golly.
0-4-1 in her last 5. She's 5'6". She's at a 3-inch height disadvantage, at a 2-inch reach disadvantage, at a Brazilian disadvantage. She's Brazilian. I mean,
Yeah, all signs point to Montague here.
yeah, she's undefeated. She beats her in the eye test.
Shit says moderate favorite.
Yeah, shit. Moderate favorite, my ass. Moderate favorite, my ass. She's -395 on DraftKings. I'm taking her.
The women's bantamweight division is fucking shallow.
Now, listen. Talking about a crazy line. The next fight has a dude that's -650. We have Rafael Falijo versus our very own Cody Durden. What you got for us, Caden? On short notice, I mean,
Cody Gordon, he's a dog. He's willing to go in there with anyone. Willing. It doesn't usually go his way though.
no. No, it doesn't. I mean, look.
I mean,
Rafael.
his last 4 losses though have been to pretty good guys. Josh Van. I'm starting from the back end. Josh Van, and then Jose Ochoa.
Nah,
You don't like Ochoa?
No, I think he's kind of mid. I mean, he lost to Asu Alamanabinov. I mean, that dude is dog shit.
Good too.
Asu sucks, man. I hate to break it to you guys. Spamming copy pasta Marab strategy doesn't work if you're not emoting in the cage. Like it just doesn't work. You just look like you're mentally challenged. Like you're shooting 45 takedowns against a dude who is sprawling on you and then beating you up, and you're just continuing to stick with the same game plan. Like, I don't know. I think Asu is has an IQ issue. I think he might have a little bit of an IQ issue.
He doesn't have any crazy wins.
Who, Rafael?
No, Asu Amabayev.
Yeah, no, he definitely doesn't. He definitely doesn't.
Bad,
No, I'm telling you. But all right, man. Rafael, this.
Then Cody Durden has lost to Nascimento. We talked about Nascimento last week, and we had Mitch Raposo beating him. So, and then Tumen Demorel. I like Tumen Demorel. But you're just losing. You're getting knocked out and choked out.
Absolutely. I mean, if I see a dude who's beat up Odie Osborne, let alone finish him in the first round, I'm going to go with that guy. Shout out to Odie Osborne, by the way. Fucking love Odie Osborne.
Asu Amabayev is overrated.
Huh?
You just said Asu Amabayev is
No,
overrated.
I said Odie. Yeah, of course I did. But I'm saying
he had a round 2 rear-naked choke win over Odie Osborne.
But that wasn't round 1.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Okay,
Now, to be fair, Odie Osborne is also 1-4-1 in his last 6. So, life hasn't been nice to him. I like Odie Osborne. I do.
I thought he was going to get it done against, that dude from the Ultimate Fighter.
I thought he was going to get it done against Steve Erceg. Fuck the dude from the Ultimate Fighter. I thought he was going to beat Steve Erceg.
That's a lazy boy, too. I got Fio.
And in my opinion, he lost to Charles Johnson, but that's another conversation. But, I mean, what happened?
Ode lost to?
I mean, he won the split decision officially, but in my opinion, I got Charles Johnson winning that. From my memory. From Erok's memory, I have Charles Johnson.
97%. No one's going with Durden. Poor guy.
I wouldn't go Durden either, bro. Even if they gave me a free bet, I wouldn't put it on Cody Durden. I'll be honest with you. Fuck all that noise. All right, so we're slamming minus 675 Rafael Filiho, even though he's probably going to get it done with the finish, but it's all right. We're in a late notice, short notice fight with Francis Marshall versus Lucas Brandon. Now, before I ask you to break this down, I'm gonna tell you a quick little tidbit of information. Francis Marshall has the most amount of money on him than any other fighter on this whole card. Everybody who has bet on this card for Saturday has money on Francis Marshall, and he is a minus 600. And what is even crazier is Francis Marshall is 2-3 in his last 5, and the dude he's fighting, who's plus 450, is 3-2 in his last 5. So it's I know.
People don't think Francis Marshall lost to Myron Santos, and you're not gonna gaslight me again this week. I know Francis Marshall lost a split decision to Myron Santos.
The Isaac Dalgarian thing doesn't really help his case, or the Willem Gomis. The Willem Gomis thing doesn't really help his case, to be honest with you. But I fuck with Francis Marshall. But
that's the reason, I think. But yeah.
You think his close fight with Marlon Santos is the reason why he's such a heavy favorite?
And who's he fighting?
He's fighting a dude making his UFC debut. He's fighting a dude making his UFC debut, coming from Bellator / PFL / Fury FC / XKO. What is XKO?
Lucas Brennan.
But I do think that this underdog is live. I think Lucas Brennan plus 450 is fucking live. I'm not gonna lie to you. Even though he's making his UFC debut, Francis Marshall has been here for a little bit. Just Francis Marshall's losses are very questionable, bro. Isaac Dulgarian, very odd. Willem Gomes, very odd. And I do know I'm bringing up shit from almost 3 years ago, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I'm going to stay away from this one. I think this is a trap.
I mean, I would never advise anyone to bet on a 6-1 favorite.
Yeah, me neither. Literally, me neither.
Yeah, that's just one of these.
But I would advise somebody to bet on a plus 450 heavy underdog,
Yeah,
all right?
But just don't be mad if you lose.
Well, my golden rule of gambling is only gamble what you are fine with losing. Like
That's like the golden rule.
Yeah, just gamble a certain percentage of your spendable income, in which it wouldn't matter if you lose it.
And people are terrible with that shit these days. Like gambling. This world has a real gambling addiction, and it's pretty bad. Like that's where a lot of this hate for fighters comes from. Cause they picked one guy and it didn't go their way, which is the stupidest shit. This is MMA, like the one sport where you can truly say, sorry, I'm at the fridge, but the one sport you can truly say anything can happen.
That is true, but like I tell people in my Instagram comments when they tell me I tell people all the time, I'm like, man, yes, MMA is very respectful. It's like one of the ancient art forms we have left in physical combat. It's like literally art. It's truly art if you break it down.
Two human beings going into a cage trying not to die.
Exactly. Fighting for their life.
People will always want to watch it. At
the end of the day, it is a goddamn sport, and it's coming from a fucking entertainment company. So I am here to be entertained, and I am going to be here to pick winners and losers, and this is also a sport, so I'm going to treat it like a sport, and I'm going to have favorite fighters, and I'm going to have hated fighters. Just like I do at every other sport. I fucking hate the Hurricanes. I love the Devils. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. I love Yuri Prohaska. I hate Carlos Oberg. It's a give, and it's a take.
But I feel like you're really good at finding that balance.
Yeah.
Like some people, and you back it up with actual facts. A lot of people just fucking spew bullshit.
Because you gotta have a base on why you have an opinion. If you have a baseless opinion, nobody's gonna listen to you. Yeah. If you're just like,
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people have baseless opinions, and they get pretty popular.
That just might be the luck of the draw. But that's also
I've seen it in football. You watch all these people on the Stephen A. Smith and shit. They just say the most out of this world takes.
But that's because they're engagement farming.
So I hate that shit. I've always hated that shit.
For example, like when somebody tweets out for example, my first ever YouTube video, right, was an engagement farm. My first ever YouTube video was titled, I'll never forget this. My first YouTube video on MMA was titled, Marab is higher on the pound for pound list than Islam Makhachev. And I believed it. I still believe it. I mean, not now with the loss, right? But
something you truly believe in, yeah. But if you're just looking at what's right, and then how can I be different?
Just trying to be a contrarian.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. I think you're just like being a contrarian. You know what I mean? It just doesn't show personality. But all right, we got 2 fights left. One of them is your expertise, right? And then the other one we're gonna get to right now is a fucking bum fight. Max Griffin, who is just literally 40 years old, is fighting Victor Venezuela, which I just think is a fantastic name. Fun fact, he's not from Venezuela.
His last name's not Venezuela either.
How do you pronounce it?
Valenzuela.
It's fucking Venezuela, man. Stop with all the specifics. Victor Venezuela is not from Venezuela. He's fucking from Chile. He's from Chile. He's from Chile. And he lost his Contender Series fight to Michael Oliveira, and we haven't seen him since. Now, Michael Oliveira is 9-0, and this dude is kind of just fallen off of the face of the earth. Last time we've seen him was October 14th, 2025, and no news, no nothing.
He hasn't fought since Contenders?
No, and he knocked out Victor Venezuela. He knocked this dude out, and I remember seeing this because I don't remember if it was before or after we saw Audubon Gutierrez, but I was like, I want to see this guy fight fucking Audubon Gutierrez, all right? I want to see this guy fight Audubon Gutierrez. Michael Oliveira. I was like,
most people who've got the Contender Series fighters we've been seeing recently make their debuts was Contender Series fighters who were in actual like scraps.
That's a fact. Damage. That's a fact. Shout out to
Tommy Guns.
Yeah, Tommy Gunn. I mean, he didn't take a lot of damage, but like
he
didn't take that much. He did. He almost got his neck snapped in half.
That spinning elbow was nuts.
He almost got his neck snapped in half. I remember that. Shout out Mark, too. Man. Shout out Mark. Shout out little homie Mark.
Mark almost had it.
He did. He really did.
He lost that fight, man.
He really did. He really did. He almost had it. Shout out to the ref. Shout out to the ref, deadass, for seeing that Mark got kicked in the balls, and the dude kicked Mark in the balls, and Mark leaned forward because obviously he got kicked in the balls and his body reacted. And when he leaned forward, the dude threw like a 1-2 and wobbled Mark crazy, and the ref had to pause it.
That was the second one. The first one was in the first round, and Mark Vologin hit Castaneda with a stiff jab as Castaneda's throwing that rear kick to the inside leg, and he just kicked him flush in the nuts. But the second one, and that one, Vologin was like, take a point, and Jason Herzog was like, are you fucking joking? But then the second one, Castaneda throws that same kick, and it hits the high inside thigh of Vologin, and just barely grazed the cup. But he was still feeling that first one. That was a shitty situation.
That's fair. All right, so
I don't think Castaneda lost that second round. Castaneda won that fight.
I agree. I do agree with you. Shout out, Mark.
Definitely tanked Vologin's gas tank.
I hope Mark has a forever contract. He's just never cut. He's allowed to take as many losses as he wants.
The second round, he was really starting to find it on the inside.
Mark had it in the bag, bro. Mark had this shit in the bag. He took too much damage, man, in that first round, I think, and it just kind of...
Yeah, the nut shots didn't help. That shit sucks. It's just an unfortunate situation.
Yeah.
I guess a draw is a good call.
Better than a loss, man. Better than a loss. Yeah. All right, so who you picking? You going Max Griffin, the 40-year-old, or are we going the dude who lost on his Contender Series debut?
Yeah, I think you've convinced me.
In which direction?
40 years. I just saw that 40 and
It's Max Griffin. It's fucking Max Griffin. Like, I know they're not the same weight class or anything. Like, I know I'm going to sound like a retard. But just make Max Griffin Ryan Spann. Like, just let those two dudes figure it out.
That much. I mean, shit. Well, how old? 32? So really,
34.
This Valenzuela is 34?
Oh, no. I thought you were talking about Ryan Spann. My bad. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I mean, if Valenzuela, what do you think? It goes to decision?
Honestly,
because that doesn't favor the 40-year-old.
I think Max goes to sleep.
Oh shit!
I think Max is going to bed.
I mean, I could see that. Valenzuela just gotta tire him out a bit. That's usually how these old versus young fights go.
Yeah, just tire him out and then just overwhelm him with power. Just overwhelm him with power. Oh, you want to block my high kick? I'm gonna kick your arm so hard I'm gonna break it, like Paulo Costa method. The Paulo Costa method is broken. All right, you could bring your arm up to block the kick all you want.
With both.
I'm kicking right through that arm. I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna hit it.
Yeah, we can't block head kicks with one arm.
One of my favorite quotes of all time is Mike Perry said, "I'm gonna headbutt your fist. I'm gonna break your hand." That ass. I say that all the time. I love that. All right, man. So the first fight of the night, it's looking like a baddie battle. It's looking like a battle of the baddies. Who you got for us, man? Break this down, Caden. Break this down. I know nothing of these two women.
Julia Palastri. I think I saw her fight against Karolina Kowalkiewicz.
Yeah, you don't want me to say that name.
That's her last fight 6 months ago.
That bitch is 16-10. That is sickening.
A head kick. She's a pretty sizable favorite.
Yeah,
both from
240.
Brazil. Both from Brazil, but Palastri still fights in Brazil, still trains in Brazil, and Deerfield Beach is where Talita Alencar.
What's crazy is now.
Demopolis.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. What's crazy is I'm pretty sure. Oh no, they fought. They made. Okay. So these two ladies made their Dana White Contender Series debut a week apart from each other. Literally a week apart from each other. Now, Tatiana or whatever took her fight to a draw, but Julia won her Contender Series fight via finish round 2. And then they fed her to Josephine, who seems like a savage. And then they fed her to Lupita.
Lupi's good.
And Lupi's good. Shout out to Lupi.
Chick has a win over Alencar has a win over Demopolis, Vanessa Demopolis.
Where do you oh yeah, I see that. Yeah,
There
that's
you
the
go.
baddie. That's the bitch that looks like a bottle of muscle. Big bundle of muscle. Fucking piece of
That's a-
cartilage.
I think that line's right.
You think that line is correct?
I believe so.
Alright, so we line in with Julia Perosi. Alright, Caden.
It's pretty much 50-50 on the betting, or the community picks.
Alright, Caden. So now to drop
So
the
I'm
veil
gonna have to go.
to drop the veil for all the viewers watching the VOD. We know you're not a heavy gambler, but give us the Caden 3 or 4 leg parlay to lock in this Saturday night.
All right. If anybody does tail this and tries to give me shit, let's meet up somewhere. All right. So I'm going Yusuf Zalal
Okay.
knockout round 3.
Yusuf Zalal knockout. You're going like mad specific. Yusuf Zalal knockout round 3
not?
is plus 2,000. Go on.
Adrian Martinetti, I think late second half knockout.
Second
So
round.
after the 2:30 mark in the second round. He could get it. I might just say, nah, fuck it. I'll stick with that.
All right,
And
I'm
then,
taking Adriana knockout second round. Go ahead.
And I'll do one more for you. I'll go Jocelyn Edwards. Jocelyn Edwards decision. Or money line.
Money line or decision? Money line?
Money line.
All right, Caden. So that 3-pick parlay is plus. I can't tell if that's 1 million. I think that's plus 1 million, buddy. $5 on your 3-leg parlay gets you 7,000. $780. That's sick. You're a sick man. You're a sick man. But I'm gonna go the different way than Caden here. I'm gonna be a big boy. And I'm gonna say Aljamain Sterling money line. I'm agreeing with you on the Jocelyn Edwards money line. I'm gonna take Martinetti at plus 114. And you know what? I'm going to get a little crazy. I'm going to get a little sick with it. And I'm taking Jackson McVeigh with Barcelos.
I could have thrown in McVeigh in there too.
So this 5-leg I cooked up. Sterling money line, Edwards money line, Martinetti money line, Jackson McVeigh, and Ronnie Barcelos is plus 4,941. So $5 on that will get you $200, $250. The big E-Dog is probably going to throw 25 on that.
Than me.
Yeah. Hey, because you're picking round 2 finishes. It's insane. It could hit, though.
We'll see.
Throw $5 on it. Why not?
Exactly.
Why not? Why not?
Is there no chats moving tonight?
No chats moving tonight. You know, I'm fucking banned from TikTok. Banned from TikTok for hate speech. For the opposite of speaking with love. Which is just total, utter bullshit. But I know why I got banned. I know why I got banned. I can't explain. I can't explain further. I said something that the algorithm took out of context and, you know, booped my account, which is okay. It is what it is.
I went to bed pretty early last night.
Are you good, bro? It is what it is. It is what it is.
I was listening to it, but I think I fell asleep while listening to it. You can explain it to me somewhere else. But these,
yeah, I got you.
I'll
DM you what I said.
This show, we've been killing this shit.
Hell
Last one did fucking good.
Yup, almost YouTube. 300 views. Yup, hey, almost 300 views,
That's
man.
Like 3x the first two.
Yup, hey, they like the long form gambling stream content.
Yeah, really, I need to start just posting on YouTube and just posting little clips of it, little previews of it on TikTok, because these TikTok's not gonna push no goddamn 6-minute Gage Young breakdown. No matter how passionate I am over it.
Depends on how you format it.
I mean, I thought it had a good thumbnail.
For TikTok, right? For TikTok and shit, the sweet spot for TikTok is anywhere between 45 seconds and 1:30. Yeah. That's what they like. That's what they like to push over there. At least that's from my understanding from posting TikToks like pretty frequently. But all right, hey, Caden,
go to YouTube.
Give me your 2 fights you're really looking forward to on this card. What are like the 2 you're on the edge of your seat? You're waiting for these dudes to walk into the octagon. What you got?
Definitely the main event.
All right.
That's gonna be a fun one.
And what else?
I mean the name value on this isn't good, but I don't know if it's not going to be as good as Winnipeg, that's for sure. Winnipeg was perfect.
Winnipeg or Seattle.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, we were saying that about Winnipeg right out. We were like, hey, this can't compare to UFC Seattle, and it did. So,
I mean, we said it would be another sneaky banger. I didn't expect all 12. In my opinion, all 12 of those fights in Winnipeg delivered.
They did. Absolutely. Whoa.
Which one do you think did?
Let me look back at the fight card.
Aldrich and Jamie Lynn Horth, that's all. I like that fight.
I'll tell you right now what fights didn't
Aldrich blocked every single one of Horth's head kicks, and Horth had done good work trying to set him up.
No, you're right. Every fight delivered.
Yeah.
Even the JJ Aldridge sneaky robbery, even that delivered. Everything delivered. We did really good. We did really good on this card, by the way.
If you go rewatch my breakdowns from Winnipeg, even the ones I lost on, really the vision is right there. Like Tanner Bozer, Oh my God, he was looking like a fucking monster. He was
Tanner
moving
Bozer.
crazy.
Tanner Bozer. Who is Tanner Bozer
Hit,
fighting?
who did he fight?
Gokhan.
Oh,
Gokhan.
Dokkan
Gokhan.
Sarkam, yeah.
Yeah, that was a
He just
bar
got
fight.
caught, but Tanner was looking good. Like his feints for a heavyweight, he should not have been moving like that. Right when he came out the gate, I was like, whoa. And then that sucked. He was winning all the way up until he got caught, and that's just how it is sometimes.
That ass. Winning until you're not.
I think the co-main, that's a good women's fight with a good, valuable underdog.
Alright. Yeah, I'm going Jocelyn all day. Oh, I'm not gonna
But
lie.
David Grant Martinetti for sure. I like that one.
I really think that co-main event line is a trap to get the casuals, to get the sneaky casuals who just want to add a little
Yeah, 'cause
leg
you
on the
see,
parlay.
Number 3 ranked versus number 11 ranked.
Yup. And you're like, I'll take it. All right. So wait, hold on. Let me just just make some hand movements so I know when to cut some shit off. All right. So we just covered UFC Apex Warehouse show number 8 million whatever. Next week we have a real banger, Caden, in UFC Perth with JDM versus Carlos Prates. But the fucking card starts at around 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm locking in. I don't know what I don't. Go ahead.
I plan to be live for that one from the very jump, the very first fight. I'm gonna be trying out the live streaming radio play-by-play comment, radio style play-by-play.
Hell yeah, Caden. I might have to join you for a few fights. I might have to join you, keep myself awake.
I mean, if not, that's fine. You can. I'm a edit them and post them.
Hell yeah, that's a good idea. Why not? Why not, bro? That's a great idea. All right, so
I'm gonna just
what fights are you looking forward to next week? I mean, obviously the main event, bro, is a banger.
It sucks we lost Rahiki and the Jack Jenkins fight.
We didn't lose the Ty fight. I'm telling you, we're getting Ty versus Walter Walker. Walter Walker.
That's really. There's no point in Walter to take that fight. It's really giving Tai Tuivasa a chance to completely change the trajectory of his career.
I mean, yeah. I
It's
totally
an easy task for Tai, but
I get where you're coming from. Yeah, like they're handing him
from Brazil. Shit.
They're handing Ty a fantastic opportunity if they do give that to him, but I don't see him doing anything with that, to be honest with you. But all right, so what fight are you really looking forward to next week besides them? Everybody's looking forward to the main event. But who are you looking forward to?
Steve Erceg is a good fight.
I'm leaning Tim Elliott.
Yeah. Erceg hasn't really been looking too good.
I mean, it really Ty versus Hokit? Nah, they won't do Ty Hokit.
Tim Elliott's a 3-1 dog.
Huh?
Tim Elliott's a more than 3-1 dog.
Damn, for real?
Steve Erceg's a 4-1 favorite.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, we're making money next week. We're making money next week for the sun even come up.
I'm not really looking forward to Benny versus Killen.
Why?
That's I don't really want to see Benil get knocked out again.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the card next week. This is next week's card. The fight that I'm looking forward to, honestly.
Shamir Deal.
What happened?
Shamir Deal. Gaziev.
That ass. Hey, the Blob. He's losing. He's losing viciously, by the way.
GM3's on this.
Benny undefeated? Benny is not. Boys, Benny is not undefeated. The fight that I'm looking forward to the most, not the most, because the most is the main event, but a lot, honestly, is the return of Cam Raustein. Now, I know he just fought like 2 months ago, and he beat up Cody Brundage. Like, what a congratulations.
Yeah. He looked good. He looked good, though.
He looked fan-fucking-tastic. Like, literally fantastic. I'm so excited for
I don't know
that.
much about Brzezczyk.
Me
Robert
neither.
Brzezczyk.
Me neither. I'm gonna have to do some lore
He's got that Polish power though.
for real. And I'm excited to see Wes Schultz return. First fight.
Wes Schultz. Oh,
First fight.
God, Wes
And they have.
Schultz. What?
Go ahead.
I thought Wes Schultz would have a better chance against Damian Piñas, but Piñas just ran through him.
Yeah, I think I picked Wes Schultz against Damian Piñas.
God, that wasn't that long ago either.
Nah, nope.
That was UFC Mexico.
It was February.
Mexico
Yeah.
City.
Yep. Moreno Cavanaugh.
Kobe Thickness, Vince Morales.
He's fighting a dude making his UFC debut. Ben Johnson. But if it's okay if I was Australian and I had to... But it's okay because if I was an Australian, I had to watch UFC 322. Yeah, I agree. If I had to watch my Australian champion JDM get wrestled ragdolled by Islam for literally 25 minutes, I would want a card starting at my normal time too. So I get it.
I think it's cool that they're starting to really start at local times.
I think that's going to
No matter
build the
where they
brand globally.
Yeah.
Literally, it's
And
going
then
to build
people,
the brand.
I can take advantage of that for anybody else who's in America. That maybe, I don't know how you couldn't be able to watch it, but a lot of Americans still watch these fight companions.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I think especially having one on TikTok. Can you save the VOD from TikTok or no?
What do you mean, like vertical? Tell Caden if he would fight in brand risk. They want to wait. Tell Caden,
Anybody.
like this Caden, the Caden I'm talking to, if he would fight in brand risk. I'm sure Caden
I'd
would
fight
in brand
creators
risk.
for sure.
Yeah, I would fight creators for sure as well.
I'm not gonna fucking try to go to the UFC. I'm good off that.
Yeah, I'm good, but I would definitely smack around a UFC creator or two. I would smack up Jaden Cable or a Zombie Man, Jay's bald ass.
Give me Marauder. Give me Marauder. Oh my god.
I want Marauder too. I would love Marauder. I would beat the shit out of Marauder. I'm not even kidding.
Oh my god, his legs are so skinny.
Dude,
His
I
knee would be
I
gone.
have like tank build. Erok's like tank build, okay?
I don't want to do no boxing shit.
No, he does Muay Thai.
Good.
He does Muay
So
Thai.
brand risk, if you're not like a pro,
Bro
no
said
Marauder slander.
Bro said no Marauder slander. Me and him close. Tell him, yo, set up the squabble.
Yeah, let's go then.
Real
He's
close.
in Arizona.
He talks a lot of shit. He said he wants to fight some MMA content creators. So if that's your boy, line it up.
He said he was going to go to the Red Hawk. Tim Welch invited him to the Red Hawk Academy to come and spar with some of his guys. And, oh, yeah, I'll be there. He's never showing up.
He never showed up. Look at the Discord in a
of course
second.
not.
Say less.
Oh, come on. Give me Marauder. Marauder don't know who I am. I don't give a shit.
Caden want the smoke. Caden want
That
the
guy's
smoke.
The ones I was talking about earlier. The ones who just chat shit.
Hell yeah. Caden tripping.
Dude was there making fun of the guy he was supposed to fight because the dude got jumped in the street.
Who
Like,
got
what the
jumped in the
fuck?
street?
There's a guy Marauder was supposed to fight, and he's like, "Oh, he's not gonna fight. He just got jumped."
Bro has a MMA Marauder fucking pillow.
That's insane.
Insane. I could
Yeah.
deadass try to set it up. Me and Ari close. Oh, hell yeah.
I have no experience, and I would fucking whoop his ass.
The world is so small. I don't have zero experience. Erok has a little bit of experience. Hey, Erok has some experience. Okay, I got
If
some
he
experience.
did, if he did get me, then I would have a lot of respect, even if he even took a fight against anyone. I'm waiting for him to fight.
He's in Texas. Hey, Caden. He's in Texas.
Or for what? A vacation or something?
Nah, he lives in Texas.
Oh, tell him where do I show up?
Caden. This could be your big start, twin.
I'd like to do MMA.
Caden, I'm advising you to start going on 3-mile runs every day now. That's my advice to you.
I've already started running.
Just cardio max. Cardio
I'm about to
max.
join a gym.
Just cardio max. You'll be all right. You know?
He's from Arizona, but Texas is even better. Texas is big, but shit, I like to drive.
I believe in myself. I think I would beat the shit out of Marauder. Isn't Marauder like...
We don't have to set up a real thing. We can just spar.
Hell yeah,
Whatever.
Caden? Yeah, Caden's about the action. That's sick. Let's go. That's turned up. No, that's turned up. Caden, you could...
I need some fucking competition in my life.
He's 6'3"?
I don't give a
He's
shit.
scary? What the fuck? I've seen
not
pictures of this
scary.
dude. He's not scary.
Not scary at all.
Fuck
And the
Ben
guys
10
who
though?
talk
That's
like
funny.
guys who talk like that, I see right through them.
He's scary as crazy. Boys, no, you can't be scared of nobody. Guys. They get...
Don't have
Everybody
rules.
gets out of breath. Everybody coughs. Everybody bleeds, bro. Ain't no reason to be scared of nobody. Not a soul, all right? I promise. Not a soul, guys. Don't be scared of a single soul.
And I'm not afraid to lose.
No, you can't be afraid to lose. You can't be afraid to lose or get punched in the face. You have to go out there with the mentality that I'm going to break your fucking fist with my face and
No,
we're going to
my
figure it
mentality
out.
would be that Wonder Boy mentality, like even every shot you get hit with, like, oh, good shit, good job. And you're like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
No, that shit gets me angry. I'm a W keyer. I'm a W keyer. I'm not gonna lie. I'm W keying shit. I'm walking shit down. I'm W keying. I'm just gonna walk forward. I'm at like a consistent walking forward pace.
Yeah.
Fuck all that. That was funny as hell. Fuck Ben 10 is crazy in the Discord. I accept the fuck Ben 10 because honestly, I'm not gonna lie. You go and confiscate somebody's jewelry, cool, respect, do your thing. You decide to beat him, respect, bro, beat him. Do you thrash him? Hey, all power to you. But you drop your piece, get clapped, your homie gets a finger blown off, and then you get stood over. He misses. Kaden, do you even know what I'm talking? Am I speaking nonsense to you?
I didn't hear about the whole thing. I joined Marauders live when he was talking about how his opponent just got jumped after the bar.
Wait a minute, hold on. Am I missing some lore? Was Marauder supposed to fight like an all-star JR associate or something like that?
No, he was supposed to fight some kid, some guy in Chicago, and then this guy got pressed at the bar by like some local Chicago rapper who's kind of popular in Chicago.
Who?
And like they took I forgot his name. This fucking nonchalant should know. He's Marauder's biggest fan.
What the fuck? Tap me into the lore. What lore am I missing? I'm missing
This is what I
some.
saw in the live stream.
Tap me in.
Explaining it.
Go ahead.
He said, okay, so Marauder has a fight booked, right?
All right.
And then even a week before this live stream that I saw, he was talking about, oh, I don't think my opponent's going to make weight. I think he's about to pull out. But then a week later, he still hasn't pulled out. The fight's coming up in like another week. And then he's saying his opponent was out at the bars. So first of all, I'm thinking, okay, the guy we're supposed to fight isn't even taking this shit serious. He's out clubbing a week or two or whatever before the fight, right before the fight. And then while his opponent is out clubbing, he steps out of the club, gets pressed by some local Chicago rapper, gets jumped by the rapper and his crew, and takes all his chains and shit.
Fuck,
And,
de-chaining? A de-chaining?
And then
Damn!
they're back at the crib. They're back at the crib posting his chains, like, look at this rubber shit, and throwing it on the ground. They're like, I'd never wear this.
Damn.
I
Ben
think the guy-
10.
I think his opponent was his name is Ben 10.
What the fuck? Cap. I'm calling Cap. Are we talking about the same Ben 10? Are we conversing? Man, hold on. Hold the phone. I think we're having... I think we're having two separate conversations right now.
Possibly.
I think we're having two completely separate conversations right now. Yes, the tall one. We're talking about this dude right here. Hold the phone. We're talking about this guy.
Louisiana rapper.
We're talking about this guy. The guy who got shot in a Houston restaurant 2 weeks ago. This guy?
Yeah, that's not him.
No, bro. Okay, see? All right. We're having two separate conversations here. I'm like, what the fuck are we talking about? He's an MMA creator? Ben 10 MMA creator? You guys are teaching me a whole new world.
Now I'm confused.
You guys are teaching me a whole new world. I searched up Ben 10. I just get it.
He was just flexing that his opponent just got jumped.
Ben 10 MMA? No, I can't find shit. But what I was talking about, I was talking about some real shit. I was talking about a dude named Ben 10. I'll give you guys some more. Real quick, because, all right. So Ben 10 is a dude associated with NBA Youngboy. If you don't know who NBA Youngboy is, your fault. Okay, he's a rapper. Ben,
I don't know who NBA Youngboy is.
You don't know who NBA Youngboy is?
I said, how could you not?
Oh, all right. So Ben 10 is one of NBA Youngboy's associates, and they were down in Houston for a birthday party at a restaurant called Confessions. They're at a restaurant called Confessions. Now, Ben 10 and apparently a group of Ben 10's associates, his other homies, decided to squabble up this dude in the bottom right. They decided to de-chain him. Take his chains. De-chain my boy. He was out to dinner with his girlfriend, the dude on the bottom right. Out to dinner with his girlfriend. Sees a dude named, what's bro's name? Oh, man, I can't, I'm thinking a million thoughts right now. Jay Prince Jr. Sees Jay Prince Jr. If you know, Caden's from Texas, you might know who Jay Prince Jr. is. Sees Jay Prince Jr. These dudes already have some previous beef, so they're eyeballing each other. Next thing comes to next thing. Ben 10 and his associates, this dude right here, goes and de-chains my boy All-Star JR right here. De-chain, consumes. De-chain happens. And then they decide to thrash All-Star JR. They're hitting him with chairs. They're beating on him. They're thrashing him. One of the people who was thrashing him drops his automatic hole puncher, his cordless hole puncher, drops it on the floor while the thrashing is ensuing. The kid All-Star JR grabs it and lays him down. Shoots one dude's fingers are gone. The other dude, he stands over Ben 10, misses, hits the floor, It shrapnels, hits bro in the neck. Bro is paralyzed from the waist down. So he misses after he stands over him, goes to hit the execution, jams.
Holy fuck.
Unlucky.
No, that's...
And then he left.
fucked up.
And then my boy left before any authorities arrived. And then the feds picked him up for being a felon in possession of a weapon.
That's just so stupid. Just fucking fight.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, you try to de-chain me, and I'm getting thrashed by multiple people, and I see something fall on the ground.
It's definitely self-defense. No
It's
doubt,
up. It's up. Well, it absolutely is self-defense, but you have to stay at the scene of the crime. You can't.
Oh, yeah.
You can't dip out of there and then just not say what happened. So.
If you do dip out of there, you better be at that police station first thing in the morning.
That ass. Hey, I was scared. I was terrified. I was scared for my life. But all right, hey. I think that was a good betting show. I got two clips. Well, I got the Patty Pimlet clip in the beginning, solo dolo. Then we have the betting show with Caden. And then we have the UFC Perth overlook / breakdown, whatever, spotlight with Caden. So we got 3 videos coming tomorrow. What happened?
I think Patty would beat Gamrot.
You think Patty beats Gamrot?
Yeah.
How? Do you think Patty beats Armand?
No. Not
Conversation over. That's it. That's it.
How it works.
That's it.
That's not how it works.
Gamrot out grappled, out sprawled, out scrambled, out paced, out muscled Armand, everything. 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 Do you think Patty would beat Charles?
No.
Telling you, man.
But Gamrot's more of like a wrestler.
Yeah.
And like Michael Chandler, like that Michael Chandler type style, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I don't know, I think he's closer than you think. I'd have to really break it down.
You got Patty or BSD?
That one I think is scarier for Patty.
I think Patty gets mauled either way. I think Patty
Yeah,
literally
but-
gets mauled either way.
I did the fishing tournament, but there wasn't much fishing.
True, yeah. Did you catch any fish?
No. The
Nothing?
first day, it was a 3-day tournament. The first day we were out there for about 2 hours. And then my dad's trolling motor, it just dies. And he was like, well, since it's the first day of the tournament, let's go see what's wrong with it. We figured out the battery charger wasn't charging it. So we got the charger, got the right charger on it. We were done fishing for the day. You can fish from 6 to 2, so that's 8 hours of fishing.
Okay.
But we had to call it at about 8:30. So we're back at the house all day, just charging the phone, or charging the battery of the boat, the trolling motor. And the next day, the very first you can get on the water before the first cast. First cast you can cast at 6 a.m., but you can get on the water before. So we get on the water about 5:30, and it's pitch black. And this lake, it's a big lake.
Oh, this is the story? Go ahead.
This is
Tell
the
us.
story, yeah.
Tell us.
It's a big lake, and my dad had been out there all week prior. I hadn't. I got there like the night before the first day of the tournament, that Thursday night.
All right.
And so my dad was setting the graph on his boat. So it's pretty much, it's like a GPS, and so you can set like waypoints, like GTA.
Right.
And so he's out there the whole week before, because he's only been at the lake 3 times now, 3 or 4 times, and this lake is at a record low, 8 feet below normal.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So he's out there getting all his waypoints, and then like the day before, day of the first day of the tournament, all his waypoints just reset, and so he doesn't have any of them really.
Damn.
He has like a few. And so we're driving, and he thinks he's just like barely off of it, and then we see some boats up at the spot we're going through, and he doesn't want to drive like straight behind them and fucking cast a big wake right through them. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna go around these guys a bit. We're hauling like 50, 55 in the pitch black, and so he starts turning to the right a bit, and then I'm half-assed asleep because I stayed up pretty long that night drinking.
Fair enough.
Because I'm young like that.
All right.
So I'm just got my head straight back on the seat, and I'm just like barely asleep, like kind of know what's going on.
Yeah.
And I feel like this little like shake of the boat, but nothing crazy. Like we hit like some pretty tough wakes, and they'll fucking bounce you, throw you around. But it was just like little, just barely. And I opened my eyes and I'm like, this isn't water. We're on land. About 30 yards, 30, 40 yards into this peninsula. It's just straight sand. Just soft sand. And we realized we're both okay. About 10 minutes after, it's still dark outside. I posted a picture on my Snapchat. I was like, bro, I don't think we can park here. And then this boat comes up there like, are you good? And I just put a thumbs up. I couldn't even really speak. I was just like, what the fuck just happened? And so we called the tow company at 6 a.m. sharp. Woke them up first thing in the morning.
Hell yeah.
And they're like, all right, we're heading there. But y'all call the insurance and get in touch with your insurance. Let them know the situation. My dad talks to the insurance lady, and he tells her that we are like 40 yards in. I'm standing outside the boat on dry ground. And she goes back, I don't know how this got misinterpreted at all, but she tells the towboat people, oh, they're right next to the water. it shouldn't be it shouldn't be hard to get them out.
Wait, hold on 1 second, Kaden. No, do not use Deftones for your next edit. No. Use Foo Fighters, twin. Or Primus. Use Primus. Go ahead, Kaden, my bad.
The towboat people get there at like 8:30, so like 2 hours of waiting maybe.
Did you crush any beers? I would have crushed mad beers. I would have crushed mad beers at 6 a.m.
We were on the boat, so we couldn't have any.
Are you dead ass? You can't have beer on the boat?
I mean, I think it's still an open container.
What?
Yeah, driver definitely can't.
Are you serious?
Yeah, bro. That's the same. Like, because if you're drunk, a boat crash can be super.
Oh, yeah,
lethal.
hell yeah, for sure, for shit show. But, like, damn, you can't even crack a cold one on the boat?
No, like, people do it on the lake when they're, like, 4th of July and shit.
Yeah, I'm swimming. I'm swimming
boat
away.
Accidents. But, yeah, we can't do that. But, so, I'm walking around this little peninsula, and we're just waiting, whatever. Okay, the towboat finally gets there, and they call me, and they pull up, and we're like, what the hell is this? It looks like a little boat. Like, how are they gonna pull this shit
Like
out?
a tugboat?
I'll have to send you the picture again.
Like the little push boats.
It's like a jet boat.
Oh, hell no. And you got
So
you got a pretty decent boat, bro. You got a pretty decent boat out there.
Yeah, ours was a nice. My dad has a nice bass boat.
Hell yeah.
They show up with a little ass rope, and they're like, "Oh fuck, this isn't how the insurance lady explained it at all. We got to go back." And we're like, we got to go get a longer rope, a tougher rope, and a winch. We got to go get the winch. But they tell us like, we should still be able to get y'all out of here, and it doesn't look. The sand is so soft, it doesn't look like y'all hurt anything. So y'all should be able to fish by the end of the tournament that day. That's Saturday.
All right. We giving you some hope?
Yep, exactly. And so we're headed back. They were like, we'll take you back to wherever y'all docked, and we'll let y'all eat breakfast, and then we'll meet y'all back out, pick y'all back up, and take y'all to the boat and pull it out. And so I was looking forward to watching them tow it out. I'll get to that in a second, but we're waiting. We ended up, I could explain the whole thing, but we just, from the very first time we crashed, we ended up waiting for these people, these towboat guys, and I don't know, they definitely had to load some heavy equipment, and their boat is like an old Coast Guard boat. It's heavy, so it's not that fast. It takes its time. And so we're kind of losing it, waiting, because they're not really responding as good as they should be. But we end up getting back there like 10 hours after the initial situation.
That was crazy. That was fucking crazy. That was fucking crazy.
Glitching. Someone else is in the apex with you.
Yeah, it's some random feet. Some random feet just fly by a few times. That was crazy. That was crazy. My girlfriend's not gonna be very happy about that one. It's alright, boys. It's alright, boys.
They ended up towing it first without picking us up, which kind of sucked because we wanted to see how they did it. But they just winched it. They just hooked it up and.
Was there a big ass line? Was there a big ass line in the sand where you saw they towed your boat?
You could barely even tell. Like that sand was so soft.
All right. It didn't damage your boat? The off-roading?
No. It's just a little scuffed on the bottom.
All right, you can buff it out. You can buff it out, no worries.
Literally.
That ass.
And but we get back in the boat, my dad starts hauling back like 60 miles an hour. I'm like,
hey, it's bright out though, you can see. So
yeah. He's trying to make sure his shit still works. But I'm like, dude, okay, maybe slow down a little bit. I'm still fucking scared.
Yeah, fuck that.
And then But yeah, just sitting there waiting all day, you start thinking about all the possibilities of what could have happened.
That ass. Like, this could have been
Like,
my last fishing trip.
literally on the way in, like we were mid-turn, and on the way into that sand, there's this huge, thick stump sticking out of the water. We had to have missed it by like a foot or two.
Damn.
And
That
it
would have
was on
fucked you up.
It was on my side.
Oh, nah.
That shit
Oh,
would've
nah.
punched a hole in the boat. I probably would have went flying. We both probably would have went flying. Especially, I wasn't expecting that shit at all. He couldn't really see.
2 weeks.
So yeah, it would have been, if I wouldn't have died, it would have been fucking, I would have wished I had.
Yeah, that ass, because you would have been all sorts of fucked up. I've read a lot of crazy ass boating accident stories, like all types of crazy shit.
Yeah, so, but just thinking about all that shit that could have happened, like, we could have ran up on rocks, it would have fucked the boat, we could have hit a tree or something. I really, I couldn't be here right, like, there's a good chance I'm not here right now talking to you.
That ass. And hey,
So
I would have had
really
the archive. I would have had the archive of the Caden show on my channel, bro.
Lasted good 3 weeks.
That ass. Hey, I would have had the archive for you, bro. Don't even worry about it. You would have lived
You would have been
forever.
a future superstar.
Yeah, you would have lived forever, bro. Don't even
we were
worry.
like, it just like opened up my eyes, like
You were like, fuck it, I need to get after it. Like, this is ridiculous.
yeah, literally I was telling myself, oh, I need to do this, need to do that, and was just like, just putting it off, never doing it. And like I've always believed in Jesus, but back like before, like a week or two ago, you could have a whole conversation with me and not even know that shit.
But now you're
it's
like, hey, you saying it loud and proud.
But that's what I truly believe, and I'm not gonna force that on nobody, but I am gonna force being a good person on people.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
just taking the time to acknowledge other people walking down the street or driving past somebody, just a head nod or anything.
That ass,
And,
you
like,
gotta
just
give some
think,
love.
you never truly know what someone else is going through.
That's a fact. No, that's a real fact.
You don't know what led them to this moment, and you can like that's what I'm just feel so confident, just walking with my head up high, like I'm truly excited for life. I feel like I can do anything. That's why you bring up the Marauder fight. I don't care how many years he's trained Muay Thai. I think I could beat him.
Hell yeah, Caden, that's my dog. I'm betting on Caden money line.
Like my confidence is through the roof. My excitement, my energy.
There you go, bro.
I'm excited for this. I'm excited for you. I can tell we're gonna do something big. Even if it takes, I don't care how long it takes, that shit's gonna pop.
Yup, that's how I feel, Caden. Hey, W Caden, dead ass. That's how I feel, dead ass. Hey, you gotta keep pushing. You gotta keep pushing. You build it and it will come, bro. That's what's saying for a reason.
A field of dreams.
Us three, for sure, for shit show. But no, for real, if you build it, they'll come.
Anybody in that Discord.
That ass. Hey, road to success.
Anybody who's made it this far, if they're watching the VOD, you don't have to put this in the betting show. You can if you want.
No, it's already we're already 2 clips after the betting show because we did the betting show. That was its first clip, and then
you can post this on its own as my testimony.
All right, go ahead, twin. I'm just letting you know. I was just letting you know.
No, you're good. But literally, it feels like all the knowledge and stuff I've learned. I'm only 23, which makes me feel even more grateful I could learn this type of shit at such young of an age.
Hell yeah.
Any ego I had, I did have an ego, and I was worried about life, the future. Like, oh, I'm not gonna make it in this life. I'm just gonna be a bum.
Nah.
That was the shit that was eating at me, like deep down. But just that week leading up, like I had finally started to put my face and my voice out on camera, and I was working through that fear. And then now it's like all that shit's just gone.
Hell yeah.
I'll talk to anybody now. Like I don't.
You broke up. What'd you say? Did we lose him? Oh, hell no.
I'm still gonna make mistakes.
Oh, all right, you're back. You cut out. You cut out for a minute. Last thing I heard you say was you gained some new confidence. You're not scared of shit. You finally started putting your face and your voice out there, and then you cut off.
Yeah, so the week leading up to this boat like crash, I was finally starting to like put myself out there, and then now it's like I'm not even worried about it whatsoever.
Hell yeah, bro. Don't be worried about that shit. And like I be telling my girl, bro, I tell my girl all the time, I'm like, you like, cause she'll like, we used to worry about, oh, like this isn't gonna work out, this is not gonna work out. I tell her, like, look, bro, people figure it out. Like there's people who scrap copper, you know what I mean, copper wires, hitting the junkyard, making it work. You know, like there's 1,000 ways to make it work, bro. You could figure it out, bro. 1,000 ways, bro. That ass. There's a million ways to make a living.
Like my girl, I've realized that too. Like I thought so before, but now I really know. Like that's the girl of my dreams. That's my true love.
Hell
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her too, cause she fucking always just kept me going, never gave up on me.
Hell yeah, Kaden. Hell yeah. But you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. This is a word of advice from Big E-Rock. All right, I got 2 years of knowledge ahead of you. Or I'm 25. You know, you gotta be a little wary of putting so much emotional stock into a woman. You know, like. But to be like, it does change. Obviously, like, you know, when life gets a little bit more complicated and you live with women and you share bills and kids with them and shit. But like just the base
living together.
Oh hell yeah! I didn't know that. Hell yeah! There you go, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
My whole life when it comes to relationships, just that delusional. Like, oh, even in 4th grade, I remember talking to this girl and like, oh yeah, we're gonna get married and shit.
That was me, but I was more of a player. I was saying that to get some kisses.
Yeah, that wasn't me. Like I truly believe that shit. But this is the first time I actually have that type of love and loyalty reciprocated. I know. I don't care what you say. Be wary. I know. I've been wary, but that's I already know deep down in my soul. Like,
boys, you're telling me to stop capping? In my yearbook I could wake up my girlfriend right now. In my yearbook picture, there's a picture of me in cafeteria in high school holding a woman like this, like I just married her and I'm fucking walking her into my house for the first. Like I'm holding her like this. Hey, E-Rock's yearbook is crazy, but hell yeah, Kaden doing your thing. You know what I mean?
God forbid something did happen like that. Oh my God, the streets would hate to see me coming.
Hey, I've been there, done that. I've been there, done that. I've been there, done that. You're gonna sleep on the couch? Nah, my girlfriend's sleeping. My girlfriend's sleeping, chilling. Unless she sees the. Don't send her the VOD. Don't send her this clip. All right.
Right. Amber's gonna be watching this. I'm in the living room. She can hear me if she's awake. So.
Hell yeah.
And I'm not lying either. That's my girl.
Yeah. Trying to get some brownie points.
No, bro. That's what I truly believe.
No, I'm just fucking with you, bro. I'm just fucking with you.
No, you're good. I know. But I also wanted to shout you out because you can fucking, you're a real person because you can have a differing opinion with someone and you're willing to hear them out and listen to what they have to say, and at the end of it we still don't have to agree, but you're not gonna be like, oh, we have a differing opinion, so I'm not gonna fuck with you anymore.
Yeah, nah, that ain't me.
I hate that shit. That shit
ain't me.
happens so much these days. So much separation when just over differing opinions. And I know with politics it gets more serious, but
I mean it shouldn't though, because like everybody's so like in reality, like you're just so disconnected from the like actual like fact. Like in reality, like in base reality, like you arguing with somebody over like who's gonna lead the House of Representatives in 2 years, like it's fucking like you're having baseless arguments for like just to have an argument, like at that point, like in my opinion. But tips.
That's what most of
tips on bagging a girl.
Oh, you got it.
Caden, what are your tips on bagging a girl? What are Caden's tips on bagging bitches?
That's easy. I know it's tough. It wasn't always easy for me. I'd always be nervous and shy when it came to talking to girls, and like I'd have to get comfortable before I really started opening up. But really, just fucking be yourself. Like, just whatever you think you want to say it. Like, it maybe, oh, this is gonna sound too corny. Just say it.
I agree.
Just be yourself.
I
Just
agree.
fucking be confident. Just get to know them. Ask them real questions about life. Maybe slip in some jokes. Like, just fucking be yourself. If it doesn't work out, that's not meant to be. If she's not fucking with you, whatever, fuck her. There's tons of them.
Definitely trying to bag before the White House car. Man, if this is
Don't put a timeline on things.
Yeah, you can't put a timeline on it, but if this is a broad, if this is a bird that lives close by, like a IRL woman, you can get that done. You can absolutely get that done. Now this is
You said she's into UFC. Fucking, oh, that's easy.
That's what I'm
Easy
saying.
Money.
That's what I'm saying.
Watch party.
You say, hey, this is what you do. You ready for this? You say, hey, we're gonna call her Jessica. Hey, Jessica, come over here and watch E-Rock and Caden's betting stream. We're gonna figure out how we're making this money this weekend, bitch. Let's build a parlay with this bitch. Say, hey, you know what? Instead of us buying $30 of Papa John's tonight, let's turn this $30 into $2,000. Let's make an 8-leg parlay. Let's go figure it out. All right. Hey, that's an idea. That's an idea. That's an idea. Number two, you could say, you know what? Let me show you my favorite UFC fighter. Let me show you my favorite UFC fighter. What the fuck? Like, put the foot down. And then show her Bobby Lashley. Show her Bobby Lashley amateur footage. All right? Bobby Lashley thrashing people. You could get this done. This is easy. All right? But man, all my...
go to Buffalo Wings and watch the fights.
I don't think they show the fights at Buffalo Wild Wings anymore.
I think they still do.
Do they? I swear I read something
so.
that they don't show them at Buffalo Wild Wings anymore. I could be wrong. But my whole life, I've kind of had a great time with talking to women. I've kind of never really had an issue. Now, what I will say is, every woman that I've ever had a relationship with, whether that be like a night or a day or whatever, they have all turned into vicious stalkers. So now I don't know if that is the type of woman that I am choosing, right? Or like the prototype of woman. Or maybe I'm just that great. Like I'm just that fucking awesome that when I leave a woman's life, the void, like the hole, just the darkness just fills them, and they fiend for more of me, because I'm such like I'm so good. I'm so good energy. I bring happiness and fun. You know what I mean? Like I swear to God. Like for example, I dated a woman named Wendy in high school. Me and Wendy dated for about 8 months, 9 months. I still, to this day, and this was about 10 years ago, bro. I was in high school. I still, to this day, have Wendy's friends DMing me on Twitter, asking me to unblock her. Hey, Wendy wants to talk to you. Hey, Wendy wants to talk to you. Can you unblock her? A whole bunch of shit. I had a ex-girlfriend named Shauna, right? I'm doxing all these bitches. An ex-girlfriend named Shauna. And this woman was...
They need a police report filed on them, restraining order.
Nah, on Wendy, I really should have, because she was crazy. She was sending me pictures of me walking home from school. A whole types of crazy shit, bro. I had all sorts of crazy women problems, like literally. But I had 99 problems, but not having one was not one. All right. But having crazy ones was the issue for me. Okay,
That was me. I was the crazy one. I wouldn't. 10 years is fucking. That's really crazy. But that'd be me. Like, a girl dumps me, and I'm just like fucking depressed for a long time.
Fuck that, Caden. You're the prize. You're the prize.
I know, but that's just not how I was. Like, that's just not how I thought. I see it now, but I'm glad those things happened because it's led me to where I am.
Hell yeah, yup. I mean, I've been down on a few breakups for sure. Hell yeah, everybody's been down on a breakup. But
you know, everybody, pretty much every guy has that high school sweetheart, and then right before you leave high school, or right after high school, it's over.
Look,
And then so that happened to me, and then I go to college, and I don't really know nobody there, and I'm miles away from what I'm used to, and I just fucking just want to sit in my room and play video games and be by myself.
I would have did the complete opposite. I would have did the complete opposite. It would have been
completely the wrong way.
It would have been Bang Bros on that college campus. All right.
And see, I ended up getting to that point too, and then I realized that's not for me either. Like, cause I just get too attached.
I did have a little issue with getting attached to some women. That is very true. That is very true. But that works in your favor if you're, that works in your favor. But like, for instance, my high school sweetheart was, I'm gonna give her a placeholder name because, all right, her name we'll say Nicole, right? This woman Nicole, I met her in my sophomore, freshman year. I don't remember either one. But I was deeply in love with this woman, deeply in love. I thought she was awesome. She was a gamer. I was like, I found my wife in high school. I figured it out. I figured it the fuck out.
Been there.
Come to find out, first of all, right, this was when I first started, like, getting, like, really into, like, seeing girls and shit like that. So I was a little awkward, but I've always been very confident. So, like, talking to women or like building a relationship with them was never an issue. It was just like the advancement of friendship to whatever afterwards was like the starting issue for me. But then once I figured it out, it was over. But OMG Erokmma, Islam X Morales was just announced.
What source?
Let me check. Islam Morales.
Oh, we're gonna hear. If that's real, we're gonna hear some shit from Ian Gary.
I mean, well, fuck Ian Gary. Ian Gary. Oh, yep. For shit show. All right. Hey. Real quick. I'm gonna tell this story, and then I'm gonna cover this topic, and then I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Real quick. So let me pull this up so I don't forget. All right. So why isn't? Oh, okay, because I have... Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Hold on 1 second. All right. So, my high school sweetheart was this woman named Nicole. Her name was really not Nicole. It's just a placeholder name. But anyways, I knew this girl for like 8 months, maybe. A year, maybe. I was down. Like, I loved this girl. I thought she was awesome. Hanging out at her crib every day, going to her crib after school, kicking it with her family, sleeping over, watching TV, doing a whole, like, I thought this was great. Come to find out, this bitch is in a 2-year long long distance relationship with a dude she's never met before.
Oh no.
I was like, what? All right, cool. That turns me off. I'm like, I'm out of here, broad. I'm gone.
So.
I'm dipping. So I dip. I leave out.
I'd have crashed out, bro.
I leave. I was gonna, but it gets worse. I leave.
Brother?
No. It was just
I
her.
just had to squabble the dad or something.
Hey, it was stepdad. I couldn't even squabble the dad. It was just a stepdad. So,
and
the stepdad was on my side all the time. All right, he was always telling the broad, "Why don't you date Erok? Erok's the best." But he wasn't feeling me. It's all right. So I said, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm cutting my losses. I'm a year into this. Whatever. It is what it is. So I go on the circuit. You know what I mean? I'm doing my thing. I'm hanging out. A year passes. I get a brand new job at a hat store. I'm not going to say what hat store because I don't want to dox myself. I met my homie named Will there. He invites me to go to his homie's birthday party, like after work, just on some random shit. I was like, yeah, I got nothing else to do. I'll pull up. So I pull up. I get to talking to bro, this guy named Will, and he's telling me he's banging my ex-high school sweetheart. And he's like,
oh, no.
he's like this. But he tells me mad smooth. He's like, yo, your name is Erok, right? And I'm like, yeah, why? What's up? He's like, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been hanging out with Nicole a little bit. And I was like, oh, for real? What's up? Like, I didn't know how this was gonna turn out. I was a little bit aggressive in my younger years, so I didn't know how this was gonna turn out. But he was like, Look, I'm not gonna lie. That bitch is an asshole, and she told me everything she did to you, and I had to talk shit about you so I could hit, but I just want to be transparent. And once he said that to me, I was like, that's my dog. Me and him became instant friends. I was like, hey, me and Will are homies. Cool. Oh, he didn't even hit. He was just talking shit about me to the broad to get in, but it didn't work. It didn't work, so he was like, oh, fuck her. She's an asshole. Cool, whatever. Now me and Will are homies. Like 6 months pass. We're hanging out with Gio. Gio oh damn, Doxter. Got him. Gio enters the friend group. And me, Will, a few other dudes, we're like, that bitch is kind of hot. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, Erok ends up smacking, right? I end up getting it in. I lost my virginity to this woman. Long story short, I put the rubber on. The rubber, that shit broke. When I was doing my thing. That shit broke, alright? So we had to go to CVS, get El Plan 2, and figure it out.
Your first time?
Huh?
You used a rubber your first time?
Yeah, I was terrified. See, I was spooked.
I feel like I was so terrified I couldn't even finish.
That's fair. I had to say, hey, let me get there, Caden. Let me get there. First of all, I put it on. And I put a second one on.
I have to cut that part.
I put a second one on. I'm not gonna clip this. This is just for the stream.
Okay.
I put the second one. I doubled up. And that's why it popped. I didn't know that. I was a youngin'. I was a newbie. I didn't figure it out. Anyways. I end up smacking. I go back to the HQ, to where the homies are at. I'm like, shit, y'all don't even want to know what I just did. So I'm gloating, I'm telling him what's up. Will goes, wait, no. This was like a few days after. This was like 4 or 5 days after, right? So I'm like, y'all don't even want to know what I did this week. And I'm gloating. I'm telling him what happened. Will is across the room and he goes, what day did you crack it with homegirl? And I'm like, Monday, whatever day. And he's like, nah. I'm like, what? He's like, I cracked it Tuesday. I was like, oh no. Then the other homie, his name is Zeth. Zeth says, nah, I cracked it Thursday. We were like, oh no, the broad ran a train on us. She ran a reverse train in secret. Oh no. Oh man. That bitch was a treesh, bro. Community ball, dead ass. Hey, got tossed around. But hey, that's a Erok personal story right there, for sure. That was a little long-winded. I forgot why I told that story. But there you go.
High school sweethearts and shit.
Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah. Hey, hold on. No, because that story, I wasn't even supposed to tell that story. I meant to tell a different story, but I had to introduce you to Gio/Nicole. You can figure out which one is her real name. Anyways, while I am in love with this woman, before I lose my virginity to her,
I have a woman named Gio.
Listen, the Spanish one. This woman, Gio, was friends with this literally an Instagram model. This woman had like 80,000 followers on Instagram back in like 2016. So this bitch was popping. But she was a little fat, all right? She was definitely like a BBW. For sure, she was a BBW-ski, all right? But she was Asian. There was an Asian BBW. Now, this woman was all over Erok. She was in love with me. I could tell from the moment I met her, right? But I'm down for Nicole/Gio. I'm not worried about the BBW right now, right? Anyways, the BBW is throwing a party, a huge party, because she was a senior, and me and Gio/Nicole are sophomores. So I'm like, oh, this is gonna get crazy. I got to go. So I'm like, you know what? I asked Gio to be my date. She's like, yeah, I'll be your date. Cool. We go to the party. I get so shit-faced drunk at this party that I end up falling asleep in a bed, right? I asked the BBW, I say, hey, where can I go to sleep? Like, I'm mad drunk, I can't go home right now, like, blah, 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 blah. She's like, oh, you could sleep in this room. Like, just sleep in this room. Close the door, nobody's gonna bother you. Go to bed. Why do I wake up with the BBW on top of me? BBW's on top, taking advantage of E-Rock. Yes. 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 She was sucking the pole. Mid-sleep. I woke up to the BBW eating the Jimmy John sandwich.
It's crazy how, like, men and women are so different.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were like, well, I can't really complain.
No, I loved it. I thought it was awesome.
Exactly.
I thought it was awesome. I thought it was amazing.
You said you got too drunk?
Yeah, I got way too drunk. Way too drunk. And then, this is a E-Rock L. This is an E-Rock L. And I will always, one thing you guys will learn about me is I'm a man who owns my L's. I don't give a fuck. Like, I will take my L in happiness and proudness.
That's how you gotta be.
Yup. So E-Rock smashed the BBW. I didn't, I got a little dumb. I get up in the morning. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm hungover as hell. I got the BBW in bed. I'm like, shit, I don't know where Gio is at, but hopefully the broad thinks I went home. Whatever. I get up. Gio's here with another dude. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Oh my god. What a fucking night. What a memory that was that I just drug up for myself.
Some insane shit. No, I could sit here. We could talk for fucking ever.
Yeah, I got a gang of stories. But hey, that was a good stream, Caden. We're flowing. We're doing our thing. We turning up, bro. Turning this shit into a real podcast. We're getting some real.
We need to hang out one day. And we live fucking opposite ends of the country.
Yeah, it is a little sick, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, Caden.
Oh, no doubt.
Don't you worry. Life is long. Life is long.
I also want to shout out your girl, bro. For y'all have a kid and she lets you do this shit.
Oh hell yeah, yeah.
Cause she sees that light that you give to people and like just how passionate you are.
Yeah, she believes in me. She believed in me for everything I do. E-Rock used to do music. Fun fact, she believed in me doing music. She thought I was gonna do it. And I was like, I want to pivot. Like, music's a little not too niche. Like, it's either you get shot in the face or you don't do anything. So let's pivot a little bit. And I was like, I'll do the NHL thing where I'll talk about the Devils every day, give update on the Devils. She thought that was gonna work. Let me pivot a little bit. And here we are. Hey, and she thinks this is it. I agree with her. I'm like, shit, this is it. I figured it out. I done figured it out. But it works out because, like, we have our own schedule. Like, my girl's asleep by the time I start stream. So, like, it works out anyway. It works out anyway.
That's how you know you're with the real one who's going to support you no matter what. And you give her ideas, she's not going to shoot you down on it. She's going to help you make it work.
Yeah, my girl always supports me. I support her. We got a good thing going on. We got a good situation going on over here. Fire King Nonchalant wants to know, what sound should he use for his gauge edit?
Easy Does It by Eazy-E.
Oh, I like that. For real, WGF got to put a ring on the finger. She don't want that right now. She don't want a ring on the finger. WGF. All right? Not saying I wouldn't marry her. I would love to marry my woman. But she don't want it done right now. All right. That's fine with me. Fine with me.
No reason to rush.
Hell no. We only 25.
God, Michael Morales looks big as fuck in that.
We're only 25, and everything has its benefits. All right, everything has its benefits. That ass, especially when you have a kid. All right, when you have a kid, I can't get too into detail, but it has its benefits. You get my drift.
I'm good. I'm hopefully I don't have a kid till like 30s.
That's how I thought, and I don't think anything's wrong with how you can have a kid whenever you want.
No, if it did happen, we'd figure it out for sure.
Hell yeah, for sure. But you can have a kid whenever you want. And there ain't nothing wrong with having a kid or not having a kid. It's everybody's personal preference. But personally, me, I'm very happy that I had a child a little early in life. Because number one, fuck staying up all night. Fuck that. Fuck not sleeping. like all that. That shit sucks, and I can't like, bro. I took care of my kid predominantly. Like I was the stay-at-home papa. You know what I mean? So like I can't
And
even.
shit, you still be staying up all night just doing this shit.
That's true. That's nah. It's
It's
different.
different.
It's way different because you got to be hella attentive. You got to you got to be cool. You know, you got to keep your emotions under control. Here, I could scream, I could yell, I could do whatever, I could curse at people, I could hate speech allegedly, TikTok, fuck you. But yeah, you know.
They hit you with that shit again.
Yeah, he smacked me. This time though, it was all right. Like I get it. This time it was all right. This time I understand. I get it. I said something I wasn't supposed to say. I'll send it. I'll text you what I said. I said something. I said somebody. I said a group of people run something that is just like.
Okay.
That is just so far fetched, and like I don't even know how I got to that conclusion, to be honest. But hey, shout out Caden Caden. This was the best gambling stream yet. Not gonna lie to you, this was the best one.
We might not do as good record wise as last week. Last week was pretty. I went like 8-4. Where'd you go?
I don't even remember, to be honest with you. I'd have to look at my
But you
my
hit
circles.
the Jai Herbert.
I hit the Jai Herbert. I did smack the Jai Herbert.
Crazy.
I smacked the Jai Herbert. I told y'all. Dead
I was doing
ass.
The play-by-play, like I was just practicing it, and holy fuck, I was just screaming, "Wow, wow!" Like my voice was about to lose my fucking voice.
I literally was watching that fight with my girl and my girlfriend's best friend, and I was telling him, I was like, "Yo, look at this! Look at the fight! Look at the fight! Dude's about to get knocked out." Cause Jai Herbert was on the fence, boy. Shit, I thought it was over. I was like, "Watch the fight! Jai's about to get slept." And then boom! Everybody in the room was like, "Whoa!" I felt like the man.
Nuts.
I felt like the man. I was like, "Hey," told him.
Jai Herbert was barely getting touched and just falling down, and then to come back, I don't know how the fuck he came back.
Yo, what do you think about my thumbnails? What do you think
really
about
don't
my
even-
thumbnails?
I really don't even look at them. I see your name and I click the video. So
That's some real shit. That's some real shit. W Caden.
I literally
But
don't
next-
look at them.
Next time, look at them. Just let me know. I mean, I like this style that I've figured out.
Waldo's got some good ones.
Who? Oh, Waldo? Nah, for sure. For sure. Waldo's in there. Waldo's graphic designer-ing it up. You know what I mean? But I gotta figure out what to put for this thumbnail. I like the thumbnail for the live stream with Aljo with the boot on his chest. And Barcelo's looking old as hell. I'm gonna figure it out though. I like the split screen better than it used to be. Say that. Thank you for saying that. Dead ass. Hey, you guys want to know some lore? Some Erok lore? Let me tell you guys
That
something.
Peter Yan video was good.
Which one?
The Peter Yan Marab video you posted.
Oh, hell yeah. Let me show you. Let me put you guys let me show you guys something. So, this dude King Academics, I don't know if you guys are into like music news or anything like that, but I've been following this dude DJ Academics for like 10 years. I'm from New Jersey. And this dude's also from New Jersey. He's been like the talk of the town for a very long time. And this dude has been a huge inspiration for me like my whole life. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, hell yeah. And I was like, you know what? This like Academics thumbnails always work. Like he always gets hella views, but you know, it's because he's a grinder. He's been grinding. But I was like, you know what? I think the split screen version of thumbnails works the best. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do that. So I did that. That's what I'm doing now. Split screen. Shout out DJ Academics.
I'm no fucking graphic designer.
I'm not a graphic designer either. I use, I'll tell you what I use right now for thumbnails. I use Canva.
Oh, shit.
I literally use Canva.
Shit, if I need a thumbnail, I'm going to just ask Waldo.
Yeah, that's Waldo. I don't know what the fuck Waldo uses. Back in the day, what I would do, like
GTA.
my
thumbnails.
original thought of concept for thumbnails was I would make stickers of fighters. Like I would just like like Snapchat stickers. I would make stickers of fighters and then find a background and then just like throw all the fighters that I'm talking about in the thumbnail and then whatever title. But all right, Caden, hey, that's all I got. I'm about to cover this. I'm about to clip farm this Islam Michael Morales topic, and then get the fuck out of here. I mean, you got anything else to say? You got anything to say for the boys?
I'll just if you've been telling yourself, if you've been putting anything off, just stop putting that shit off. Just do it, cause you're telling yourself you need to do that for a reason.
That's a fact. That is a fact. I agree with that 1,000%. Literally.
I could go on and on, but I'm fucking falling asleep. So.
Hey, my bad, Caden. Sorry, bro.
No, that was great.
Sorry, bro. Little long-winded tonight. Little
I was
long-winded.
getting kind of worried about it because of fucking my dog.
No, you were good, bro. If you couldn't have made it,
He
you
was
could
tweaking.
have been all right. Is the dog all right?
Yeah, he's good. He's sleeping right here in my lap.
Hell yeah. Best stream in a
He's had an
while.
upset stomach. Oh, that was a banger. So many people fucking missed out.
It's all right. They gonna watch the VODs. I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. You know what I do need? I need to start promoting the live stream on Twitch and YouTube through my TikTok and Instagram. I bet you that I would funnel a lot more people in here if I did that.
Bro about it, but he's probably sleeping too.
What?
The Toejit.
Oh, small Toejit.
Yeah.
That's my dog. I fuck with all chatter. I fuck with all the chat, man. I fuck with all the chat. It's crazy. I just made it out of my rookie year. Doing content. It's crazy to sit and look back at it. It's pause. Super pause, by the way. But this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy.
Back at it. She good at it.
That ass, man. Hey, we had a good stream, man. Talked about a whole bunch of shit. Hey, if you're watching the VOD, shout out to you. You know what I mean? But, alright, Caden. Hey, man.
Yeah, Fire King, fucking.
Huh?
I'm Fire King. I just wanted to tell him, just fucking relax.
Just fucking relax? That's what you're gonna say?
When it comes back, I'm losing it. I'm falling asleep.
Are you good?
When it comes to that girl shit, just relax. Just like.
Yeah, play it smooth.
When you talk to her, just act like she's the only one around.
All right. I would have gave you the opposite advice. So listen to Caden.
Girls love confidence. So
listen to Caden.
Even if you gotta just fake that shit till you make it, bro.
No, that isn't. No. See, now that is an actual fact. Faking confidence is scientifically proven to boost your own confidence. That is literally a fact. So if you're not confident about, like, let's say your stomach, walk around with your fucking shirt off for an hour a day, you will feel more confident in your body. Like, it's called exposure therapy. It's literally a fact. Like, that's how I started this shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nobody wants to sit here and make themselves look like a fool on the internet. But some people have to look like a fool on the internet. You gotta get some shit done. You know, feels like we just hit 450, about to be at 4. Feels like we just hit 400, about to be at 450. I know. I had a crazy month on YouTube. This past month, we've been growing a lot. But all right, hey, W Caden, I'm sorry I kept you up a little bit so late, but W show, big W show, bro. Go get
tell you my whole life story.
Hey, hell yeah. We gotta make a podcast. We gotta figure it out. We're gonna figure it out, Caden.
You pay attention to the NFL at all?
No, honestly, no. I used to be a huge Seahawks fan, like massive Seahawks. I used to watch football every fucking time, all throughout grade school, all throughout high school, until they decided to not give the ball to my boy. They decided to sit here and throw a pick in the red zone during the Super Bowl, and I lost I lost respect for the game. I lost money. I was getting made fun of at school. I was like, man, fuck football. Football sucks. That's how I felt at the time. But last season I tried. No, 2 seasons I tried to get back into it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna ride with the Jets. I'm gonna hang out with the Jets.
No.
I said, fuck it. I'm gonna ride my twin. My twin just got signed, Aaron Rodgers. I said, you know, I'm gonna ride with the Jets. First game, tears his Achilles. I was watching it live. I literally watched that happen. And I turned it off. I said, this is a sign. I'm not watching football. I'm out. I'm out.
Hey, the Giants are building something with old Scatterboo.
I heard they just got 2 good prospects.
Hey, the Cowboys. Been a Cowboys fan all my life, which has been kind of rough. But they just killed the draft.
They did good on the draft?
Yeah, they had in the first round was tonight. They had 2 picks in the first round. I think both of them are pretty fucking good.
Sheesh. I saw that dude
Away.
Go ahead.
I'm definitely moving away from the football shit a little bit. Like, it's just harder to keep up with. But I'll still be watching.
That's fair.
But MMA is so easy to fucking figure out.
I mean, on a base level, it's good to figure. It's easy to figure out. But when you get into the weeds and shit, and you're like, wait a minute, I need to break down the second prelim fight of the night. You know what I mean? You need a little bit of knowledge. You know, you need to do a little bit of case study to figure that one out.
That's where I'm at now. And like, I'll find myself like this that Gage Young video, 6 minutes long. Like, I can do that with every one of these fights.
Hell
like,
yeah!
I haven't seen the fights like that until like very recently. Like, I'm seeing like exactly how that shit's playing out in real time in MMA. Since anything can happen, like the Mando Nalo Jai Herbert, I'm like, oh my god, Nalo's seconds away. He's seconds away from putting him out, and then boom, like shit changes in an instant.
Do you have my stream up?
Yeah.
All right, look at this. I'm gonna show you something.
The rush you get from that is insane.
When I first started making content about MMA,
I've been watching for 2 years.
You've been watching for 2 years, you said?
Yeah, like addictedly, like every card.
Look, when I started making YouTube content, right? Like, this is one of my first breakdown videos on YouTube.
Early prelims. In the first fight, we got Ozzy Diaz versus
It's bad.
Santos.
It's always gonna be bad. But I was like hella not knowledgeable.
Versus Arma Pros.
Like I was like not a casual, but like just
Hands, I believe.
Like, I didn't know everything.
Taking Joshua, man. Moving up, we got Curtis Blades.
Damn, I looked sick as hell. I sounded sick as hell. Hey, I was pushing out the content though. I didn't give a fuck.
I'll have to go listen to that.
Yeah, hey, I'm telling you, tap into some of my older content and you'll see, like, Erok's came a long way, you know? Like, it definitely takes a little bit. For sure.
I feel like I have a pretty good idea on it, I think.
Yeah, literally, look, my first MMA video, Wyatt Merab is just better than Islam Makhachev. Literally. I'm hilarious.
Then Islam.
I'm hilarious. See, I didn't have the green screen. No green screen. Chun, no haircut, long ass hair.
Now let's
Yeah, I had to find a barber. I had to figure it out. But then right after I made that Merab video, I don't know if you could see on OBS. Oh, you can't see on OBS. But I made the Merab video, and then my third video is called Bo Nickel will never get another win in the UFC. Got fucking 1,000 views.
All right, so let me explain to you.
Hell yeah.
Boys, why
What was that?
When was this? A year ago, February 12th, 2025.
Are you? Oh no, he did just win, but you were right for.
I was right. I literally was right.
Gonna win.
Then he beat Rodolfo Vieira.
Yeah. But what I used to do is I used to sit here and record with no edits. Like, I used to just hit record and then just talk, and I do that now, but that's because like I have the experience of yapping my ass off for the past year.
Yeah.
But alright, hey, hell yeah, we got
First video on TikTok, I thought of like the script in my head. so that's why it kind of sounds scripted. But you can tell just from that one, like those Gilbert Burns video I did, and I was spot on that. The fucking Gilbert Burns shit. I can't believe he dropped from a 4.5 to 1 underdog to 2. That shit was crazy.
No, that shit was crazy.
But even now, I'm just like, I'm not. There's no script. I'm just saying it, and like, if I say something wrong, fucking discard.
That ass. That's me. I mean, that used to be me. Let me see who Andrew Tackett is.
I need to build up. I need to get a bit of better equipment. I need a headset with the actual mic.
I don't have a headset with an actual mic. I have headphones and I have a stand mic.
I really need a stand mic.
I'm literally using a $30 microphone right now.
Yeah,
Not even kidding.
The microphone I have is built into these skull candies, and they're bass boosted. So
I'm wearing skull candies right now. Oh no, I'm wearing
actually,
my bad. I'm wearing Turtle Beach. My fault. No, I'm wearing Razor. My bad. My fault.
I need to fix the mic quality a bit.
Yeah, I gotta get a little bit of a better mic. I could use my studio microphone. Like, I have a microphone from when I used to make music for sure, but like, I think that would be too high. I think that would be too high quality. I think y'all would hear me in a different atmosphere. You know?
You got an actual PC, I'm sure.
Yeah. I got a PC. I got a setup.
I just have a laptop.
I can't really show you my desk right. I mean, let me just move something. Let me move something inconspicuous.
You could post a picture of it.
Here, I'll show you.
Discord.
Here, I got you. True, I could post a picture of it on Discord, but look. Oh, you can't see anyway through the green screen. Yeah, all right, I'll just post a picture of it on Discord. All right, but hell yeah, man. Kaden, I'm getting out of here. I got to take my happy ass to bed. I got to go get up at like 6:30, so a little bit
The
of
skull
time.
candies for sure, and definitely Fire King, look out for skull candies. They're always like half off.
That
I always
ass.
see them going on sale.
That ass. That is very true. I do like skull candies.
Noise canceling, the Crusher noise canceling ones. Oh, I fucking love those headphones.
All right, man.
All right, that was great.
Hell yeah, Kaden. All right, man. I'm gonna catch you next week. I think we should figure out how to do another episode of this. You know, just not the breakdown, just talking some bullshit. I think it'll be good.
No doubt, bro. We can talk about anything.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. All right, my boy. Get some sleep, Kaden. I'm gonna catch you on the flip side, bro. It was great talking to you. And
have a good night.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna have your links obviously in all the descriptions for the videos you're in, of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna start posting on the fucking YouTube.
You should, bro. Why not? You should honestly record our conversations, but like on your side, like, you know what I'm saying, like your side of the conversation, and then post that. Fuck it, go crazy.
Yeah.
You know.
But really, my main focus is on this live commentary.
All right, hell yeah, focus in.
Dial
in.
That's where I'm gonna make my cheddar.
Dial in, bro. Dial in. There's a lane for everybody. Literally, dial in.
Yeah, but breaking down the fights is fun, but I get too detailed and I take up too much of my time.
That's fair. That's fair. Sometimes the eye test is all you need. You know? Like, I don't think people really look forward. I'm not an ex-MMA fighter. You know, like, I've had some street fights, but I'm not Demetrius Johnson. So I don't think people are coming to my channel looking for a full stylistic breakdown with analysis and everything. I feel like they're coming to me to hear my my personal beliefs on who I think is gonna win, which is fair, you know.
I don't overthink the before the fights. What I really love to do is after the fights, explain to people how that happened.
That's fair.
Yeah, we could do a recap show, or I might just start filming one and just post that bitch on YouTube.
Hell yeah, we can do a recap show. We'll figure it out. I'll talk to you in DMs. We'll figure it out.
I know you like to do them after the fights, though.
All right, we'll figure it out.
Like right after.
All right, we'll figure it out. We'll see what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know. I got ideas on ideas on ideas.
That's good, though. Keep them flowing. But all right, Kaden, I got to dip out on you, man. It's late. I got to take my happy ass to bed.
Yeah, me too.
All right, bro. I'm going to catch you later, bro. Good night. Peace out, Kaden.
Peace.
W fucking Kaden. W Kaden. W Kaden. What a great stream. What a great stream. What a fantastic stream. Do I cover the... Nah. I'm going to cover Michael Morales versus Islam tomorrow, boys. Alright? I'm not going to cover it tonight. It's already 3 a.m. Hey. Shout out to Caden. W Chat. W Fire King. W Caden. Shout out to you guys if you're watching on the VOD, if you made it this far. Shout out to you. Salute my soldiers. Peace out, boys. Have a good night.